us well. Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Three, two, one, fight! Enemy needs 15 kills to win.
It's
Enemy needs 10 kills to win. Enemy needs 10 kills to win.
It's high noon.
Bob, do something!
Bum, you need time out. Damn.
Enemy needs 5 kills to win. Enemy needs 4 kills to win.
Apagando las luces.
Enemy needs 3 kills. Enemy needs 2 kills.
Our pugs, welcome everyone. We are here, we are now, and we are gonna get into our session in just a bit. We're just fixing a few things up and now we should be ready to go. The room getting fixed up here in the house, so you know, there's a little bit of that. And now tomorrow winning our FFA, nothing new there, nothing out of the norm. Wins on the Bastion of all things. And how you guys doing on a fine Wednesday? I'm kind of dying, honestly. I've been pretty sick, that's for sure. Next in queue, Redux. One slot. He's waiting on. Okay. Redux now gets the slots. There you go. 2 caps, blue, red. And we can get started in game number 1. We get started in game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Daks, and you guys aren't aware, this is meron ka ng CTR sa PS4. Yeah, bro. Just come over, we can play. Turugin kita eh. Who's gonna start us off? Who's gonna start us off, friendos? Come on. Ulul, suntukan. Punta ka dito, tara, laro tayo. Okay, everything is updated. The stats are updated. The VODs are updated. And yeah, we are in our game. Hello, I'll wait for Chiyaki. Peace. Can I restart my own? Can I restart my Overwatch now? Go ahead. Why don't... Oh, yeah. Didn't Bun say something back then? Winner should be captain. Assigned captain. Who won? I think it was Timora, yeah. Timora and Redux. Wait, that's a thing now. But Timora if's AFK. Always naman eh. Let's just go so we can start, please. Nagka-queue bigla. Redux, you are second captain because you subbed in. Assigned. What else am I missing? What else am I missing? Add AI, yeah. I need to add Ana. Easy Ana is revert. Yo, Nutty. Tomorrow first pick. Redux map. Yeah, I got the notif na. Last time. Okay. Oh, Redux. Revert is here. Now what can I do with my subscription? Sub perks are in the stream. Yo. Come on, let's get into this. Let's go into this. Tomorrow's captain. Apparently I'm easy Ana. I was too lazy to make it hard. Come on. Draft list. Okay, yes, there you go. Vigilance gonna be our first pick. Redux now gonna get 2. And we just keep on going, guys. We just keep on going so we can get started into our first game right away. Cake and Rebirths. There we go. Sim now does get 2. Golden Donut, Master Race, Circle Donut Club. Thank you guys for the donuts, yo. Double Golden Donut Pog. I was thinking about, yeah, don't worry about it, guys. We're gonna have more Donut Lucios into the future. No Donut Pleb here. Just asking you so you serve Kalama slot. What the fuck? That's not a thing anymore. That's not a thing anymore. That's not a thing anymore. Puncher and Dom. Okay. Redux 1. So kay Kalam can use the Simon perk. I can leave for him. But Simon, you're in the later queue. Big meme. Big meme, bro. Big meme. Oh, Lamau. Darn. Redux 1. Orcan, May, Pix, Fergus, Nutty. Who's it gonna be? Who's it's gonna be? Gonna be a oof. Who's gonna be our next pick for the Redux crew? Our results from tryouts out? No, they won't be till end of the month as per Blizzard instructions. We were told not to, that's for sure. Agent tomorrow 1 are not allowed to release the results at all. And yeah, you know, all on the down low, guys. All on the confidential side. But I already have a good idea of who my top 12 is, who my top 7 is. Orcan gonna be on the blue. Redux now gonna get 1. But who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Got Tomorrow, Vigilance, Funtrick, Dom, Orcan on the blue hand. We have a tank gamer. We need a tank gamer. There's no tanks. There's no tanks. Nutty's a tank. Oh, Glove. No tanks. The rare queue. The no tank queue, dude. The no tank queue. Next year pa magkikasiti sa P. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pug rules. Pug rules. Public profile. DC in team. And my Excel team. Player icons. Next, I can still tank. London is DPS. And Seoul is support. There you go. Yeah, this will take a while since everyone is trying to come on back after a short little hiatus. Been a little bit since we got into our Pugarinos, that's for sure. It's been a solid week. A solid week since we've done this. So we're on for now, Redux. Who's it gonna be? You got Pixel, Fergus, Nutty. Yeah, we'll take Fate. What? In the Pixel. Okay, Sim 1. Redux map. Then team names. Fergus or Nutty? Paris. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm actually picking Paris as our first map. What a guy. OMG. Everyone's like, why would you do this? Why would you pick such a shit map? Joke Lijiang. Just a prank, bro. We go into LT to start things off. Who would pick Paris? That's for sure. Rip Paris. It's the day after Canada Day. Interesting. It's China Day. Last pick in team names. We go. Come on, we go. We got this, guys. Just pick current year. Tomorrow, who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be for our last pick, Tim? Come on, let's get into this one. I'm actually really hyped for our first game. TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. Is Tim there? Come on, come on, come on. Where's my last pick at? Tim not here, but June and Egan are here. Nice try, June. Come earlier. Come earlier next time. Oh, you know the skid anyway. You know the skid already. You know the skid already. I will try. Sino pagpipilan? Fergus or Nutty? Yeah, one more DPS potentially, or one more support. Someone's gonna be flexing over. Someone's gonna have to flex over, that's for sure. A little bit of the issue in the bugs. So sometimes Fergus, it is. Team names and we go. Team names and we go. Just woke up. How about for the blue hand side? We got Timora. There's Vigilance. We have a Fun Trick. We also have Dumbledore, Orkan, and Fergus. Here for the red hand side, it's Redux, Cake. There's Rebirth, Majin. We got the Pixel, and finally Nutty Peanuts. And here for the red, we got Just Woke Up Again. Standard name for a standard generation. Give me a name in game. Let's just get into this one already, boys and girls. Gonna be another one. What's up, Vigilance? And yeah, LT. Gonna be our first map of the day. When in doubt, go Lijiang. Here on the red hand side, we got Just Woke Up. On the blue, we got the team. No name yet. After 1 week in shots. Ooh, it is gonna be team. Ooh, for this one. Give me a sec for the black screen to load on in. And yeah, ooh, here for the blue. We got Just Woke Up on the red. And yeah, I think you guys just want to play some goats some more. Goats, goats, goats. I would like to not have goats, please. Welcome back to try out hell, I guess. But anyway. One more game into our community. First game of the night. So we got Tim, Vigi, Funtrick, Tom, Orkan, and Fergus. Here in the red, we got Redux, Cake, Rebirth, Majin, Pixel, and Nutty Peanuts. Let's start things off with Cake. Taking up the mantle here and now on the red hand side. Gonna be playing that Reinhardt. Pixel gonna be on the Zarya in the flip side. On to the other end though. We got Funtrick on the Wrecking Ball. Dom and Tim playing that 2 DPS. Fergus might be stuck on either that 3rd DPS role or an off tank as well as Fergusi there. Are we gonna get our first boss already? Is it gonna happen? Okay, good. Okay, we good. Okay, we good. And we blue hand side. Gonna be playing that Sombra for a triple DPS composition. In the meantime, the red, we're gonna be showing on up with a basic 2-2-2. With all the rumors of the Overwatch League running into 2-2-2, we'll be able to see that in the competitive ladder as well. But first things first, Dumbledore dashing on in. Can't really do that without any other protection. Gonna get taken down easily by the 2-2-2. The red hand side gonna have 3 different lines of defense. They do have the Reinhardt and the Zarya in front. Bio flashbang there from Nutty Peanuts, from Redux Rider, as well as getting the shot from Nutty Peanuts. And the red hand side gonna start things off strong. Initial capture going their way. And if you hear me casting right now, it's gonna be a little more soft than usual. It's a little bit slower than usual. I'm feeling pretty sick today, guys, and I'm just happy that I'm able to do the pugs today. Because I was a little in between, but I can actually do it, can actually make it. It's Fergus now gonna get taken down. Fun Trick in the meantime. Gonna be on that Wrecking Ball still, trying to roll on in. Not really the best map to go the 1-3-2 setup, as it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle to actually brawl against any kind of CQC. Anyway, Fun Trick into the backline. Timora in the meantime, gonna get a frag onto Redux, being as cheeky as can be. Vigilance now with top up along the way. And this is Fun Trick just rolling around at the speed of sound, getting as much heals as he can. We do have a Mei versus the Genji here on the right hand side. Gonna be an interesting brawl. Finally, Majin down for the counts, and we got a Dragon Strike from Timora as well. Trans in response from Rebirth. He's trying to be as aggressive as can be. Knows that his team needs it to top up and back on out. And I mean, like, Naughty Peanuts gonna get taken down. The Zenyatta on solo healer duty might be having a tough time into this one. Here we go though with the Valkyrie, courtesy of Vigilance. And the heals are just keeping on going. Rebirth now with the frag. Catches out Timora. Fergus on the opposite end. Will get the kill. And here we go with Dom. Blade in hand. Gets flash banged up. Will get taken down. Focus fire in full effect from the R&R connection. But overall, just woke up. Seems like they came from the wrong side of the bed. The red hand side brawling right now. Gonna be trying to regroup, trying to recoup their lines along the way. An early Nativus though. On to Cake. And here we go with the red hand side, trying to force out the push. Chapter now coming their way, gonna get absolutely nothing. Cake booped away. And Funtrick with some really good movement to back on out. The red hand side now brawling as much as he can. Orchid and Timora getting on the board one more time. Funtrick now with the pile driver going for the hits. And it's a 1-3-4. Blue kill setup. 1 to this defense. I realize we haven't changed the name up here in the game. It is going to be Team Uwu on the blue hand side. They do have 3 ultimates ready to go. The EMP, the Transcendence, as well as those mines. Gonna be a force to be reckoned with into the next one. In the meantime, here we go. We see Redux keeping on doing work, showing on up, hitting all those catchphrases. Deadeye is available, and he's gonna look for a target or two to have a showdown with. Majin though, first frag onto Dom already. Fergus gonna go for that EMP, gets flash bang up, easy takedown there, and then 3 kills on the board here for the Just Woke Up squad. And this time, they are gonna get the infusion of caffeine that they're looking for. Funtrick in the meantime, mines into play. Tomorrow gonna be by the stairs, getting some free sightlines here, and now the McCree down. The McCree downs the Wrecking Ball rather. And with the red hand side getting on the board again, Rebirth now swapping over to that Ana. Swapping the Ana means that they do feel like they need that extra healing. They also might use the utility of that anti-heal. It has been hit or miss there for Rebirth. A little dangerous run the Zenyatta against a triple DPS composition because they can all just dive you. Speaking of the dive, there we go again. Doubler now dashing on and cleans Redux up. Vigilance in the meantime, whipping out the pistol, trying to get the hits. Wants to go for the shots onto Diana. And now this reminds me of our latest highlight. Make that low light, honestly, as Billy just decided to go for the whip shot there. And then, if you guys haven't seen that one yet, it's in the Facebook page. But anyway, just woke up, holding the Graviton Surge strong. One last fight for both sides. Orkin gonna have this Transcendence available. Might be able to turn things around once the Grav comes on in. In the meantime, Timora, all eyes on her. Deadeye is available. On the opposite end, we got Majin on the Tracer, gonna be brawling against Fergus inside the control room. Now, target prioritization might be key here for the red hand side. They see the 2 supports. Deadeye here from Timora, though, looking for a target or 2. Doesn't get the poop that she's looking for. Funtrick. Oh, Timora bursts through the barrier instead. Cleans Cake, cleans Redux. 3 kills on the board. Popping off, popping heads, doing work, taking them down, and taking names along the way. Easy kills left, right, and center for the blue hand side. Overtime now ticking away. Majin down for the count, and they will be able to get the initial points on Lijiang Tower. Just like the Avatar, Shivani's.
1-0.
And that is the problem right there. But anyway, now we move on in to Lijiang Tower. And blue hand side gonna be showing on up with the 1 map advantage. Best of 5 here in the Pugs. And that was just the Tomorrow show by the end. A really good picks there from Dumbledore as well. Finally getting the rhythm after the initial frag on out. In the meantime, these 2 cats gonna be facing off again. The real brawl, guys. This is the real pug right here. Yui versus Coco. Death match every single night. Only here in the Daks room. On the opposite end, we got a 2-2-2 again. In a dive composition here, and now between Cake and Pixel, Rebirths and Night Peanuts playing a very strange Batiste Brig lineup. So we'll see how this one is gonna pan on that. Amp Matrix in full effect though. I mean, in Immortality Field rather. Gonna be in full effect, keeping them alive. The red hand side now playing the Winston Diva, trying to make things work. Here we go again with the brawl. Nothing Peanuts now with the tag on back to 1. 2 kills on the board here for the Brig. Just getting the damage that needs to be done in CQC. Now, interesting enough, it's Fergus on that Faria. It's usually Timora that you see up in the air, up in the skylines. But Tim going to be playing the Ashe instead, doesn't really get the sightlines that she's looking for. And in the end, the red hand side with the dive, able to come on through. Now here we have Machen playing the Sombra, looks for the hack, gets it on the Fun Trick, but will he be able to lead to the takedown? Gets the med back along the way, here comes the dive courtesy of Cake, and eventually the focus fire works out in the favor of the red hand side. But overall, big distraction done by the Wrecking Ball. Team Ooh able to just march on in to the point, their DPS getting frags, getting the value that they're looking for, and that is another flip on back. So hope you guys are doing good, doing great tonight. Vigilance in the meantime, Valkyrie available. Who's this? Hello, Yui. Ooh, Fun Trick! Big boop right there from the Wrecking Ball. Getting some really good value along the way. And you can always see that from Fun Trick. Always looking for those bridge boops. The grapple hook, getting some really good value along the way. Looking at the positioning of the blue hand side, they're trying to use as much of the map as they can, but they are banking on a uncoordinated dive here, and now very dangerous. EMP now onto 2, Majin with the frag on back onto Orkin, Redux as well, Tactical Visor into play. And the thing about the blue hand side is they are playing triple DPS, they're trying to stay away from each other, so they do have the space to go for the shots, effective range, but it's still a little bit dangerous, because when they get dove, that is going to be Cake and the Pixel on the prowl. Going to be a little difficult for the peel, but it is what it is. It's all about getting frags along the way. Anyway, team just woke up. The red hand side getting the flip on back one more time. Here we go with Orkin going for the shots, using those balls of steel to get the clock on the noggin. Funtrick in the meantime playing with those med packs. And Machen can do a little more to actually dissuade the Wrecking Ball from playing as the Hammond. But anyway, Dumbledore now with the blade in hand, gonna get to Machen the frag on back. Front Trick though, mine's on point again, and with the brawl on the blue hand side's favor, this looks like that this is gonna be Team Ooh getting the flip again. A very close back and forth between these two squadrons so far, but Kick in the meantime, Primal Rage available. Pixel gonna have the bomb as well. Might be able to clean things up. Fergus on the opposite end, getting hacked up by Machen. As I was saying, the Sombra can really just put a bother on Funtrick's game by hacking up as many med packs as he can. Now Kate, a little too ambitious, decides to go for the Primal Rage all by his lonesome. Rocket Barrage here and now from the Pixel. Pixel perfect shot there, and now the Pixel now gonna get T-Mech along the way. Coalescence from Rebirth though. Not really getting too much value. There's a chance in the face of Moira. Orchid getting on the board. Sim now with Deadeye out in the front. Rebirth with the quick low flank on the right hand side. But overall, just woke up. Losing the fights one more time. They have a chance still though. EMP bomb might be a big combo. And even though they do have that EMP, they don't actually need to do it. One well-placed bomb is going to be enough. No barriers in to play. Let's see how the Pixel is going to make this work. But Dumbledore in the meantime, blade in hand. Orkin with a frag onto the eye field. Redux in the meantime getting the kill as well. And this 4 EMP'd up by Machen. He's down for the count. Rebirth back to the points and getting thermostated here. And now Timura though going for the shots. And we got a bomb by the objective. The Pixel now getting a frag on back. Here we go with Fun Trick. Ball driver and the Diva just bouncing her around along the way. Team Udo still keeping on. This is exactly what they need to do. Try to stall for time if they can get the kills. Unfortunately, the stagger now is in full effect. The blue hand side cannot get the triple DPS composition back into the fights. And with the Genji falling, this should be a hard retreat from the blue hand side. So how you guys like how this is sounding? Is my voice really off today? Is it okay? Do you like a little more of the slow methodological kind of approach? Or do you want the quick flame, quick rap kind of ordeal? I do try to mix and match just a little bit, but overall it all depends on the action of the gameplay anyway. Now here we go with Fun Trick again onto the left hand side. Fergus in the meantime gonna have that rock barrage, looking to get an advantage, looking to get a position into this one. Coalesces though from Rebirth, getting some really good value. Feels up, Vigilance gonna get that takedown. Majin as well getting on the board. Overtime now ticking away. Rock barrage here from Fergus. Redux gonna get sniped. Good DM play there from the Pixel, and it seems like everything all tied up 1-1. Looks like this game gonna go for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. A good way to start our pugs into this one. Can I have water, please? And the meds. Thank you. Babe, the thing is beeping. It is complaining. That is in my killy. It is telling me it is not my time. Anyway, let me check out my thermostat. Let me check my temp. 36.6. I think I'm fine now. Finer. Yeah. Anyway, wherever we guys, 1-1 score. Night market gonna be our thing. We got Tim, VG, Funtrick, Dom, Orkin, and Fergus still looking to play. Oh, are you guys swap things out? It's Fergus on a Reinhardt this time, and Timur gonna be playing the Bastion. A very ambitious lineup here for Team Woo. They're gonna try to make this one work. They're gonna put the Reinhardt out in front, and maybe Funtrick can just stall enough for time to allow Timur to go into Gatling gun mode. But anyway, Tim gonna go straight to the point. Dumbledore in the meantime, just being as pesky as can be. And they see on the Risa! Oh no, King has to turn around. Will get taken down easily by the Bastion. Timura already in position. The right hand side too late to adjust. Redux looking for the frag on back, but he's quite low. Might have to back on now to the noodle store. Good hits here from Timura. And I'm not gonna be the one to say that the Bastion was a good pick, but it just works. The surprise factor. Surprise, guys! Uncoordinated effort. That's okay. Thank you. Anyway, Ryan and a Bastion. What is this old school kind of setup? Cake in the meantime, playing the Orisa. Gonna be out in the front. Here we go with Dom. Tossing those shurikens left, right, and center. In the meantime, Redux with the frag on back. Cleans the wrecking ball up. And no more backline shenanigans into this one. The blue hand side though, all set up here by the points. What's up? What's two? Okay. Play though in hand. Oh, gonna get cancelled by Majin. Beautiful Deadeye there from the Red McCree. Pile driver though into the heart of the attack. And the Fortify on point there, courtesy of Cake. Fergus in quite a bad spot. Might get taken down. Funtrick quite low as well. Timura in the meantime playing the hero with configuration tank. But finally, the bow and arrow. How many archers do you need in Civ to actually kill a tank? It seems like there's only one necessary. If his name is Redux here in Overwatch, Majin getting on the board instead. Popping off, popping heads, getting a flashbang, just blinding his opposition. Back to the point, Funtrick already into the fight. Oh, gets the beautiful grapple hook there, and then I was gonna say very ambitious for Funtrick, but it seems like everyone just falling for that one. Okay, I'll try to save you slots. Dumbledore gonna get the switch strike on in. Here we go again. Shots coming the way of Mr. Rebirth. That's a takedown there, and then Funtrick getting on the board as well. And Team Uwu gets the flip one more time. Hit me up when you're coming back. Just hit me up when you're coming back with Funtrick. Getting a little bit of the recognition there, and then Shatter now coming the way of the blue hand side. Fergus going for the charge, bringing everyone into the abyss. Here we go, the App Matrix and the Deadeye, and Dom! Beautiful deflect! He knew it was coming, way too telegraphed. Gonna get the takedown there, and then Team Ooh, easy Kalapa, making that one happen. Go. On the opposite end, we got Orkin ready with the trance here now. Team Ooh trying to go by the center. The blue hand side though, by the lines, then we'll be defending as much as we got. Dragon Strike into play. Dumbledore now just hopping along. Here we go with Funtrick trying to get into the backline, and over time now gonna tick away. Dragon Strike though, courtesy of Timura before she falls. Here we go with the leap inbound from Fergus as well. The blue hand side just trying to brawl as much as they can, but here we go with the red squad keeping this one up. What do you do? I mean, Kiwi's here. Lagi naman eh. Anyway, Dom now. Right clicks are abound. We'll see how Team Uwu can keep this one up. Oh, not gonna happen. Rebirths with the headshot. Gil get a kill and just woke up looking like they aren't gonna be as drowsy as can be. The right hand side now moving away. Funtrick again back to the objective, and he's just really trying to bait everyone to come after him, to go to the points and get pooped away. Mines right now from Funtrick, and this does force Cake to relocate with the leap. Just woke up, able to transition in time. No one really left behind. Here we go with the Coalescence, courtesy of Nutty Peanuts. And the right hand side, seeing Orkin might get that kill there, and then Cake now with the frag on back. 2 kills on the board. On the opposite end, here we go with Funtrick. Grapple hook into play, but it's just not gonna happen. Way too ambitious here from Funtrick so far. And it seems like the open book that is the Wrecking Ball has finally been read. Tomorrow though, Trying to get the frag on back. Bubble shields into play between Cake as well as Fergus. Good to see 2 Winstons into the field. We got a Dragon Strike with a Deadeye and a Soundfire here for the defensive side. So Dom with the Blade. We get a Soundfire in response. Orchid now with the Trance, but it doesn't matter against the Deadeye. Meijin with 2 frags on the board. 3 kills right now here for the red hand side. And here we go with Just Woke Up. They're able to wake up from the ruts, wake me up when September ends, even though it's only July. They see Fergus gets that takedown as well. The coalescence now here from Nutty Peanuts might put the nail in the coffin. Fun trick through the beam, looking to make it happen, doesn't work, and Just Woke Up gets on the board with map advantage.
Oh there. You have my thanks.
Score 1-2.
So one last potential map here for the red hand side. On the blue, they do need to go for the reverse sweeperino to get back into this one. Lijiang Tower, always a beautiful map to behold. But for me, I do like seeing the day variant as well. Nighttime, it's really cool. There's like mountains beyond the city. It's really good rendition of China for once.
5, 4,
Anyway,
3,
you know, the Philippines. China. That's all I gotta say about that one.
capture the objective.
So welcome back, Control Center. Another brawl on the inside. We got a 2-2-2, but it's a little weird for the side of Team Wrecking Ball as well as Reinhardt. So Fun Trick and Fergus gonna be trying to make this one work with the Power Driver. Here we go with the host. Thank you for that one, Mercy. On the Risa and the Rodog though, courtesy of Cake and the Pixel. We're gonna try to go for the Halt Hook combination. The machine gun stone from the Wrecking Ball won't be doing that much damage from that far. Tumbler now into the fray one more time. The Genji tossing out a few shurikens. There's the Halts. There's the hook. That's the takedown. Redux on that Reaper this time. Just deciding to eviscerate everyone in their paths. Just Woke Up with that initial capture. The right hand side now moving over to the high ground with the Reaper. Where is the Risa gonna position though? Oh, all the way out in the front. And they might need the Reaper as backup into this one. But anyway, Redux just trying to be as sneaky as can be. Gonna go for the flank here and now. On the right hand side. Waiting for someone to come his way. Fun Trick gonna be on that Roadhog this time. Gonna go for the hook. But that Reaper can just shrug it off easily. App Matrix perfectly positioned. Courtesy of Reaper as well. And Team Just Woke Up. Just completely dominating the corner so far. So for now we see Cake with that Orisa shield set on up. The 2 Roadhogs giving chase. And Fun Trick just feeding ult charge into that one. In the meantime, we got the blade in hand here for Dom. Vigilance is gonna have that Valkyrie as well. I sound sick. Yeah, so I've been saying I've been sick all day. But yeah, thanks Mercy. Thanks for the well wishes. We're gonna try. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna keep the pugs going, of course. Even though I'll have my best, cause we do it for the community. Anyway, Tim. On the opposite end, 60% already here for the red hand side, and just well completely dominating with the Risa Hog composition. We got the Moira though, Nutty Peanuts dropping on down. Fergus now gonna swap on back to that Diva, probably for the remake. Fun Trick on the Wrecking Ball, and maybe a Winston, or maybe just go for the full Goats Ryan Zarya experience. That kind of ordeal might work out in better for Uwu. Tamara, the sneakiest cowgirl of them all, looking for a lock. Immortality Field though will dissuade him, and down goes Meijin! That's the red hand side, getting the frag on back. The red McCree, sneaky. It seems like those shingles by the ankles. Not making too much noise. Redux getting on the board as well with Death Blossom. Catches Fergus for a surprise. The red hand side now completely dominate Control Center. And this is what happens when you don't play in CQC. There you go. Just Woke Up takes the first victory 3-1. Play the game over on to tomorrow. This probably was that first point ordeal. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely clutch from Tamora. Just winning the points for Team Deadeye. Shatters the shield. Flashbang on point as well. Seems like the Zarya too tanky, but at the end, the Genji gonna get the frag. Yeah, 30% there for the blue hand side. We got the red with 3 cards on the board. It's not on the head. Nice hitbox. Nice hitbox there and then, guys. So welcome to Overwatch, where apparently hitboxes don't Can I join? Me captain. One more captain. Need one to hop out for 12 plus 1. Is it fun? Is it dodge this? Okay. Full lovey view. I can spec na. We'll leave until Chia. Okay. Okay, Nati. No. We gotta reserve. Oh wait. How do I do this? Cap put me in. There you go. Dodge first pick. June map below me. A lot of DPS. A lot of DPS in RQ. So we'll see how this one is gonna work out. Reserve 2 slot, thank you. It's full! How do I reserve 2 slot if it's full? Very full.
Woo! Jackpot!
Thanks for the 100, Mercy. I can now buy one. Can I buy one Tempro tablet with that? But yeah, thank you. That will go to my medical bill today. Oh yeah, you're a nurse. That'll, you know, it's just the sniffles, yo. Sniffle stream, guys. Jun now gets 2. The Trashly and one more for Mr. Jun. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just accused her. You're already in. And Agen. A BRB AFK. Dodge now, gonna get 2. Who left? Got Mont. By the way, change your icons. We got Mont, there's Rats, there's Lone, Ocarina, Fire, Andoy, and Rohanzo. Rohanzo and Simon, okay. You're now gonna get one more. Who else? Who else we got? Ocarina gonna be in as well. Dodge now gonna get one more pick. We got Lone, we got Mont, Andoy, and Rats. Oh, Rats! Gonna get picked up for this one. Gotta get down with Rats into the play. So got Lone, Andoy, and Mont. Tank, a DPS, as well as support in a queue. Just listening to some Crash remixes. Pretty hype. Been playing CTR, Spyro, and normal Crash honestly since I've been sick. I have all those games on the PS4. I also have God of War Near at I haven't even finished up yet. So big backlog, and I'm too busy watching the VODs from the tryouts as well. So you know it is what it is. I got Monty and Andoy goes to the blue hand side by the end. Team names and Jun picks a map. Cannot be controlled. Karina and Jun, your icons, thank you. You got new people. Can I cast with you? Sige, tara. No problem. Okay, MK na lang. Let's hop on over to that one. Next, you having no blue boy. Yes, Rialto put me in. Gonna be Rialto. Where all the blue boys at? What's up, Rebirths? Are you there?
Hello, yes. Mr.
Dude,
Daks.
Cake is telling you that you might die because I'm sick.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh.
We got Monty supporter. Oh, Mr. Phil, are you gonna cast too?
Oh
Let's
no.
cast
This is
Phil,
the
come on.
casting booth, sir.
Phil, we're casting. You stay.
Yes.
Okay. Goodbye.
No.
Hey, no.
Good try. There's me, there's Rebirth, there's Phil, and there's the cat. We got 4 casters today, guys.
You have to help
good.
Daks because he's kind of sick, remember that?
Dude, I'm dying. I've been dying today.
Exactly,
Like,
see?
I woke up, I was like, well, fuck. Salakau. some stuff we don't understand again. Dodge team name. So we can get going for our PH Pride Callum. So what do you think that means? What is this? What is this name from Dodge this? What kind of naming convention? We
I
have in
think it's
Discord.
basically setting Callum in to the World Cup roster.
Yeah. You can pick one of the two ones if you want to support Team PH or the Philippine community. We got OverRush for the Pugs, and we got Team PH for the thing, for our World Cup thing. And yeah, triple cast, no, that's not gonna happen. It's too much. You guys remember old OverRush, the eight-man cast? No, thank you. No freaking thank you. My name is Rudy Bird, so we are in Rialto as a support god like yourself. What do you expect from these two teams?
Well, first of all, there needs to be synergy within all categories: the tank, the support, and the DPS. If not, oh my god, things will just fall.
True. And that's the nature of the Pug sometimes. Very, very random, especially by the latter half of those picks. All you can do is go for a hope and prayer, make those player icons work, and hopefully your playstyles do match. So anyway, the captains have given them some thoughts with their lineups. We also have Dodge is going to be playing that Wrecking Ball Fire Falcon on the Reinhardts. Is loaned back. What do you... It's loaned back, that's the real question. He did say he was going to be AFK for just 2 minutes. And it's been past that. It's been past that, Mr. Rebirth. I've been keeping counts. I have a watch. And I've been watching. He said he just AFK 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes. I have been lied to.
Okay, he's there.
Okay.
So 2 minutes 30 seconds maybe.
Yes. I stopped counting past 2 minutes, so you know I don't care anymore. And I was checking on the red hand side. We got Monty Alts. I was like, how do you read that? I think it's Monty Alts. It looks nice. Happy on you. Nice.
That actually sounds like a good name.
Yeah, Monty Alts. It's like an alternate, you know, caster, that kind of deal. But anyway, here we go. The attack gonna be composed of the Ryan as well as the Wrecking Ball. Calamitous though, showing everyone how it's done. Let's start things off with the junior squad captain getting the first frag. And what do you know about Mr. Calamitous? Why is he such a PH Pride boy?
Well, one, during the tryouts, he exceeded a lot of expectation. Like everyone, you were even amazed in his place. Everyone actually was.
Yeah, true. Mr. Calamitous showing on up even though he's not eligible, leading the junior squad to a myriad of victories. But now Rohanzo going for Aegon, gonna get that takedown. And here we go on the red hand side. They do have a very scary DPS duo. It's Rohan as well as Callum. A dynamic duo between the two has had much of a success here in the OverRush PH Pugs. And Rohan getting on the board again, cleans up Jun. Lone has to turn around. The Reinhardt down for the count. And for once, it's time to say AFK for more. PH Pride Callum getting the push into the plaza.
The red team is really not synergetic. Like, the tanks were in the front line, but there was no proper fields in the back line for the support.
That said, it's all about those frags, and Callum as well as Rohan honestly just deciding it's time to put the weight of the world on their shoulders. Dodge is getting on the board again, and PH Bread Callum, with their composition, they should have an anchor point using Fire Falcon, but it has been all frags from the Widowmaker, from the Genji, from the Wrecking Ball, and here we go with the countermines from Ocarina. Maybe a sad song might be coming our way soon. Salakau backing on out, but they give up the points due to Widowmaker getting sightlines along the way.
I think we should make a sad song for that, you know, that Hammond ult. It's really sad.
Yeah, pretty sad right there. You usually want to go for some follow-up after that one. It was honestly, you know, decently placed, but unfortunately, Ocarina had to back on out and back on the Cam, cleaning up Trashly. No one has had an answer for Calamitous so far. Here we go with the Shatter, courtesy of Lone, going for the pin. He's getting topped up along the way by Undoy as well as Aegon, and we got the trance available. So for Salakau, they need to just focus fire with that Discord Orb, but now they have to deal with the blade in hand. Rohanzo with a cut off the one, make that two. Aegon out position, can't heal up the Widowmaker, and Dodge this is forcing all these bad movements. Rohanzo getting on the board one more time, low down for the count, and PH Pride Callum completely dominating here on the second point.
Blue actually has the right answer to counter Callum. It's just that there was no follow-up. I mean, Pile Driver onto the Widowmaker, is like the best counter, but no one can
Man.
follow.
Unable to actually execute, that's the word you're looking for. But speaking of execution, Jun now getting the shot onto Monty Alts, the Ana down for the count. We haven't really seen much of the Ana so far. Most of the side of the backline from the red hand side, a little overshadowed by DPS as well as that Hammond. It's just it's just in those games where someone is pushing payload the whole time. And that's pretty much what they do. You don't really go on them. You don't really notice them too much, but they do the duty. And PH Pride Kalam now 2 points on the board. Very quickly done here by the red hand side.
I mean, pushing the payload is the best objective after all.
Yeah, true. And now we're getting a little bit of support from the chat. So keep an eye out on the Ana. But down, it's Monty Outs onto the floor. Callum getting on the board one more time. Coalescence here from Andoy Sunfar. He's trying to go for the tracking. Rats down for the count. Monty forced to back on out. Wants to go for the hit for the wrecking ball. Doesn't get the last shot. Unfortunate stuff. Jun getting on the board again. Headshot on to dodge this. And Salakau finally able to hold on by the corner. And what do you think about this D-points points, Mr. Rebirth? Do you think the arcway is better? Do you think the entrance is better? Or do you like the open air here for the blue hand side?
What I would maybe think is like they would take the stairs going high ground, then maybe going to their like the library, going to the back.
Maybe. Those are a number of options they can go through. But now they do have option one, blade in hand. Rohanzo gets the cut. Calamitous popping off, popping heads, doing work. We've been doing that catchphrase meme for quite a while today. And PH Pride Callum gonna give chase again. The Genji and the Widowmaker just so scary. And that was just a naked blade, man. That wasn't even a nano boosted one. And Rohanzo just gains so much value.
I mean, if DPS is doing so much for like, why even bother, right? Just push the payload.
But anyway, now we got Monty trying to go for the top up against with Rat along the way. Lone at the healed up. Sleep Dart doesn't connect, but Jun with a headshot onto Rahanzo. Well executed there. Dodges now. Mines into play. Nano boost on to dodge this. Oh, that's not on to dodge. It's on to Fire Falcon. That was the shields though. Shatter now coming the way. Ocarina Nano boosted up rather. And with Fire Falcon trying to brawl, it seems like the Reinhardt hasn't really gotten too much value. Why would you say that, Mr. Rebirth? Why would the Reinhardt not really be the optimal pick in this composition?
Well, they're playing flanking DPS on both sides, and the Widowmaker, if they get an angle on your Reinhardt, they're pretty much done.
Seems like that is the case, and Fire Falcon looking more of like a lost duck instead of a team member. Anyway, maybe a swap onto the Winston might work out in his favor. And oh, Jun with the headshot again onto Rohanzo. It seems like at the brink, Jun able to clutch things out. We got Calamitous onto a Tracer this time. Trashly gonna be the same. Gonna be the two Tracers fighting in time, brawling between the time space continuum. Oh, Calamitous trying to be cheeky, getting away from the two attacks. Oh, Lord gonna go for the charge, and that is the tackle damage. No more football career for the for Tracer. Fire Falcon to the floor as well. And yeah, there you go. The blue hand side. Salakau able to defend still.
Oh no, the Mercy resing from the Reinhardt. Oh, at least he got away. That'd be so sad if I just see another Mercy getting pinned again.
Yeah, it seems like those mods are just drawn to the flame. And speaking of the flame, Dodge is now taking a nap by the entranceway. Fire Falcon to the air again. But Rohanzo getting his revenge finally onto Jun. I believe that was a deflect kill or something like that. Here you go, though, into the air. Monty looking for that nano boost, doesn't get it. But dodges in the meantime. 3 goes on the board. And here you go, finally the glow onto the Genji. Pulse bomb though, might get the kill. The Tragedy takes care of dodge this only. That was so close, Rebirths.
I know, but Grip, Mr. Dodge this, never mind, he's brought back to life.
Seems like Rat's having his number. Seems like no suicide hotline preventing his demise. Jun now playing the Doofus instead. Shattered on down, but still the execution there from PH Pride Callum for that last fight not really working out in his favor. This is now a stall lineup here for the blue hand side. We got the Mei, we got the Wrecking Ball still, we got the Doofus. What do you think about this comp in a in a consecutive fight? Is it only good for that first transition, or will they decide to change? Will they decide to keep on with it?
I mean, if they have like the proper ult rotation, they will be able to hold this out. That is only if they have the proper rotation.
It seems like they are getting the picks instead, and they have swapped on over to Genji. Londo quite low, Rohanzo getting on the board one more time, and the kids have all grown up, and the kids are just brawling as much as they can. Calamitous now waiting for the blinks, trying to be as cheeky as can be. Dangerous water still for Calam. He might get staggered here and now, using the med packs as much as he can. Can he get on Nats? Oh no, gonna go for the recall. Very dangerous here for the Tracer, but now we go for the blade in hand from Rohanzo, going for the cut or two. Jun in the meantime, gonna go for that meteor strike, and the 3 kills on the board here for the attack. And the pin out of nowhere, Farfalcon, an absolute magnet for the Doomfist. Here we go with the mines with the shield, and the payload pushed to the end.
Well, Kalam had like 3 range in there. Apparently, there was this one pulse bomb. He stuck it on the wall, and the enemy Genji still got killed by it. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's the show. Seems like Aegon touching that one, getting taken down. What do you think about that round? What do you got? What do you got for me? Like, main takeaways from that round?
It was honestly just really scuffed. Like, there was no proper focus. Like,
Yeah.
everyone was just everywhere. Calamitas was just getting picks here and
I honestly agree. It seems like the red hand side was split into 2. There was Dodge, Calam, Rohanzo, and there was Farfalcon, Rats, and Monty. Not really, not really a very synergetic composition in the sense of how they are gonna play together. The Mercy, the Ana, and the Moira, as well as the Reinhardt, all left behind by the DPS, and now it seems like Mr. Rebirth here getting flamed by the players. Salakao though, playing valiantly, and honestly, the blue hand side defending for around what, 4 minutes on that last part to be able to just force the no time back here against their opposition. So might have the advantage if they get the full cap.
what does Salakao mean?
I honestly don't know too. I honestly don't know too. It feels like, I think it's a Singaporean thing. It's I have heard it before. I feel like maybe, just maybe, it's an expression. Thank you for the follow there, Mr. Fergus, and welcome to the Pugs. I've seen you around in the OW competitive, and it's a good start. If you can't find a team, might as well find a more systematic approach to playing Overwatch, and good luck in your ventures. Anyway, Lone gonna be there, Fire Strike into play. In the meantime, Rats onto the high ground. What is his composition for the defense, huh? For the defense, it seems like it's the same old, and this might be the time where it doesn't work out in their favor.
Well, Calamitas was just really overextending and gets picked off a while ago. So that led to the downfall of the defense. Losing 1 DPS might mean everything already. And Diana gets a nano boost on time and nano the tanks for sustainability.
Yeah, two kills already here for Calamitas, and it's just the Widowmaker show so far. In the meantime, it's Trashly on the Roadhog, which is a little interesting. I haven't seen Lone yet whip out his one trick. Maybe it's time for Mr. Lone to actually flex on over, but not the best time against both Calam and Rohanzo. Here we go with the hits. Trashly in the bad spot, gonna get punched away. We do got Ocarina still staying on that wreck ball, and Jun just getting on the board one more time, cleaning up Calamitas. But now Meteor Strike into play, gonna get the hit. Here we go with Rohanzo getting revenge, and just so much chaos into this round.
Man, it's really difficult to play an Ana against. Well, actually, no. A Reinhardt against a Doomfist and a Widow.
Ooh, Shadow though from Lone, gonna get the 2 tanks, can dodge, stay alive, seems like, oh, Farfalcon with the save, counter charge into play, well played there from the Red Reinhardts, and now we have a Shadow Blade, he gets blocked up by Lone, well executed, a triple tank composition for the blue hand side, we got Aegon popping the Sand Barrier as well, and they're running the Moira, so with the Moira, a lot of heals go their way within a CQC radius, but Calam getting on the board again. The Widowmaker doesn't care about how much heals you're gonna do, just hiding away from the Roadhog, looking for the trick shot one more time, Trashly up on top, Lone overextending, will get taken down, and overall PH Pride and Calam just defending to a wonderful degree.
I'm just hearing like just pile drivers from here and there, because all the tanks are like super scattered. I'm like, okay.
Seems like that has been the case so far. Pile drivers have been the only real setup. The shatters have been more of misses than hits. I guess they are gonna quit later on. But Rohanzo now overextending again, looking to punish anyone taking a nap by the spawn. It doesn't happen. Aegon and Jun able to keep each other alive, but Dodge is back on the board again. Jun out now with a shot onto Callum. The Widowmaker down for the counts. Here we go with them moving on over to the point one more time. We got a fire strike there from the blue hand side. Nice sleep though. Trashy taking a nap. And here we go with the Shatter. Oh Lord, gonna get the stun on the Fire Falcon past the end. Hook though from Trashy, gonna get on the board. But Rahanzo gets the revenge. The blue hand side now with the advantage. And what kind of positioning can Salakau take to go for the secure?
Well, they can leave the Doomfist for like a little while. They can just go for the push and get as much distance as possible, maybe.
Seems like they're gonna do the exact opposite there, and they do take care of the Doomfist, but at the cost of losing the two supports. Aegon and Andoy down for the counts. Beautiful shadow there from Fire Falcon as well, getting on the board. Just a lot of chemistry here from the red hand side. Fire Falcon now getting a little bit of a late Nana boost here now. You know, he's gonna look nice for the picture probably.
Flashing lights, yes.
Flashing lights there, and then. But anyway, Infrasight available here for Calamitous has been used up rather. PH Pride Calam, even though they haven't really been the best team, they have been the best at getting kills. And Calam again, headshot is abound. The blue hand side unable to really get in a proper position for their backline. Here we go though with Ocarina. He's going for the Rocket Punch, gets the touch by the end. Meteor Strike into play. Aegon has to go for the contest as well. And the Meteor Strike on the inside cleans Monty up. But Calam and Fire Falcon getting on the board one more time. Ocarina quite low, will get taken down. And that is going to be the red hand side defending with the full hold.
I felt like this is like a deathmatch game.
Seems like the case, and then just everyone giving props to our boy.
I actually haven't seen this.
Play of the game.
I think this is the... Yep, this is the bomb kill. Yep, okay.
Yeah, 3 mines. And then...
Okay.
Wow. Oh, get stuck.
What?
Nice stick. There you go. That's the show. He died on that pulse bomb. It's a tracer, alright. Funny stuff. Yeah, the red hand side take the W, well executed there from PH Pride Calam, taking the victory. And yeah, give me a sec. So you gotta play again. Go ahead. Feel free to hop on out. And thank you for casting me, Mr. Rebirths.
Alright, good luck, don't die.
No, I'm not gonna die. Yeah, that was Mr. Rebirth there, and then Mr. Daks. Yes, sir. Magpipili ba ako next game? I know, sir. I know, sir. It's 12 plus 1, sir. No, sir. Not allowed. No, sir. It's not allowed, sir. It's not gonna happen. Specs plus Cyclus can only cap. 12 plus 1. Sorry. If it's 12 plus 1, it is what it is. You cannot. Who's gonna captain for the next game? Not Specs. Come on guys, we need some specs. Where's the tanks? There's you. There's so much support in DPS. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. It's actually funny. Kain lang. Okay. I can be assigned. What? Oh, yan tank. I heard Rebirth already assigned you. Okay, Monty. Si Meijin. Orion main god. Yeah. Alam ko na. Andyan ba si Mr. Meijin? Is he actually there? Is Mr. Meijin available? I think Mr. Meijin is still AFK? Question mark. Yeah, I think that's the case. No, there, he's back. Never mind. Let's make him captain. Let's make Meijin captain. I think one more captain. Come on, guys. One more versus Mr. Majin. Gonna be a big matchup into this one. Cap me. Which is remix to Stay Alive. Yeah, dude. It's pretty pog, dude. It's from our resident Weeb Lord. Ayaw nila mag-volunteer. Oof. I'll just assign din. Ayun, Cyclus instead. Okay, Majin first pick above me. Cyclus gets Cyclus map. That's me, our upcoming key. This is gonna be map number 3. So what's it gonna be? That's gonna be the real question. Got Fergus Cake, VG, Funtrick, Tomorrow, Somi, Dom, Rebirths, Orkin, and Redux. Redux gonna be our first pick into this one. 6 now, gonna get 2. At Somi, Icon. Mora and Dom. Mage now gonna get 2 more picks. He's got Fergus, Cake, VG, Funtrick, Orkin, Somi, and Rebirths into this one. Ay, what's up, Cake? Puro na weeb song. Dinadagdagan ni ano eh. Dinadagdagan ni Rebirth. This is like, there's like a part where it's just weeb stuff. Cake and Rebirth. Cyclus gonna get 1. The bonus on that price again. Somi it is. Majin 1. Subarashi. Ay. Cyclus 1. Fun trick. May 1. We got Orkin or Fergus for our last pick. We'll see how this one is gonna pan out. Again, a number of DPS. That's pretty interesting. There's so many DPS and so many tanks on the other side. A little bit of a nice meme, guys, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. Arkan. This does put Fergus here. Map, Cyclus, and then team names both. Pwede pa King's Row. Yeah. KR hasn't been played yet, so we can go on to King's Row. That's no problem. King's Row gonna be our 3rd map. What a surprise. We got Cyclus, there's Timora, we got Dumbledore as well, Somi into the game, Funtrick, and Fergus. Just yoinking the King's Row from everyone else. Ching Chong Dantes is that's as close as we'll go with that. CCD. We'll call you CCD. That's so bad, dude. That's so bad. You shouldn't do that, man. You shouldn't do that. Rebirths, we got Vigilance, and finally there's Orkin. What's this racism I see? Dude, guys, total racism, yo. It's bad. DDD ulit. DDD, okay, DDD it is. Agent team name. And then we go for our map number 3. It's gonna be DDD on the right hand side. What's it gonna be for blue? That's the real question. We can go very fast draft. Very good for this 3rd game. A lot quicker than the first. Ako si Phil. That is pretty obvious. That's pretty obvious right there. But anyway, let's move into our next game. Gonna be King's Row Bruno Mars gonna be dancing into the moonlight for us, but here we go. Ako, si Phil. What is this?
Initiating match.
Here for the blue hand side. Here for the red, we got DDG. And yeah, interesting names here and there. Ako si F. Yeah, there you go. That's the show. Let's get into map number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning on into our usual stuff every Wednesday and a weekend. That's right, guys. We're going back to the weekend after trials are all done and dusted. And we got Majin, Redux, Cake, Rebirth, Vigilance, and Orkin on the blue hand side. Here for the red, we got Cyclus, Timora, Dumbledore, Somi, Funtrick, as well as Fergus. Gonna be an interesting composition coming our way between the two. People flexing on over to that tank role. Yes, let's get into the next game into this one. Hope you guys are doing good, doing great. Cake, I realize, where's your donut? Why can't I see your donut, Mr. Cake? I only see, or is it just glitching out? Oh yeah, Mr. Cake, your donut is gone. Hearts breaking, dude. Hearts breaking. Rip Cake donut. I didn't notice. It wasn't there anymore. Anyway, we got Onrisa here for the blue hand side. On the red, we got a Reinhardt. So here we go. Let's go into this one. Biotic Orb tossed out immediately by Vigilance. He likes playing that Balmoira here in King's Row. Very, very good with the bouncy bounce. Cake though hooked up, but the Orisa of course very tanky to take that one by storm. So in the meantime, Majin is gonna be on that McCree. Good tracking so far. Has been going for the hits as much as he can. Cyclus though with a charge on in. In the meantime, Rebirth going for the brawl. And yes, Ako si Phil keeping on up even though they do lose one. A Doom is down for the count, but that might just be all she wrote. Cake though hooked up one more time, will get taken down. Here we go with the shatter, courtesy of Cyclus, and a beautiful fire grenade there from the honor of Funtrick as well. On point for the red hand side. Boom, panis, everyone down and dusted. Let's check that one out again in that replay. So what happened there? Barrier goes down, hook is there, onto Cake. Shatter just connecting with the anti-heal. And ako si Phil fallen apart at the seams. Well played there. Well played there by the red hand side. Meantime, we got 4 ultis ready to go here for the attack. They are going to go for the steamroll already. Dragon Blade here from Dom all alone. And interesting, Funtrick not going for the Nanus. Probably didn't have sight lines. It is going to be enough for them to get the kills. But yeah, a little risky if the blue hand side just turned around and got that one better. For the side of Ako si Phil, they have swapped things over. Going to be Orion and Azaria between Cake and Rebirths. We got Vigilance still on up, Moira Orkin on the Batiste. And interesting to see Rebirths playing the off tank into this one. Gouda and Mr. Lone also not subbed alongside Mr. Dodge, but you know, it is what it is. If you guys can support, feel free to do so. If you can't, it's all good in the hood. Anyway, Cake now going for the charge and sees Timora taking a nap. Subway brawl between the two. Call the Subway servers as we got a Whole Hog into play. It's very tight to do camera work on the inside and we tried to make it happen. Probably not the best idea. Instead went for the first person instead. But anyway, the nano boosted Whole Hog is enough to go for the kills. Hook now onto Orkin, putting the Batiste at the bad spots. Seems like the Haitian has to put up the Immortality Field early. And Team DDD, big time back in their favor. Cake now with the charge, has the shatter available, Ampedrix into play, Majin with the Deadeye, and he can go for the hit at any time. Something you guys might not know, if you have an Ampedrix in front, you don't need to wait for the skull, because the bullet only gets that extra damage the moment it passes through. So maybe a little bit more cheeky there from Majin, a little more updates into the game might do him some favors. We have been seeing him pop off, pop heads in many days from this past weeks. But unfortunately, seems like the game knowledge isn't just up to date as of yet. Shout out from the red hand side. We got a Dragon Strike into play as well. Redux and Reaver getting on the board. Oh, the Dragon Strike from Redux. Actually pretty on point. Cleans up the Resurrection as well. So Somi sacrifices his life for the tank. Okay, thank you. Do I just take one? Okay, thank you. Anyway, DDD now, gonna be pushing by the corner. seems like the contest just on scene so far. Double Deadeyes into play. Fergus though a little quicker on the trigger finger and the kick out of position. It's not gonna be up to protect right there. Graviton Surge though with the shatter. Gonna be on point so far from the tank line. But unfortunately, frags aren't there. Timura though, a little too ambitious, goes for the whole hug instead of the heel or the back. Will get taken down first and foremost. Sickles trying to go for the follow-up, not gonna happen. Fergus though getting on the board, 2 kills right here and now. Majin backing on out, and this is just Fergus trying to get the hits. The McCree on the board with I think 4 kills there, but unfortunately a close fail, spawn advantage in their favor, and with their positioning gonna be able to hold on by the payload. In the meantime, Blade in hand here for Dom. Quadric though completely out of sync, doesn't have the Nano boost as of yet. Sickles though with a beautiful shatter, gonna go for more than 2. Dom now slicing and dicing, payload so close, Nano boost now onto the Zarya, and Reaver gonna go for broke and with that Graviton Surge. But now it's a C9! Oh my god. Oh my god. It happens again. Welcome to OverRush, ladies and gents. A DVD with 3:34 on the clock. Pepe hands in the chat, Pepe hands in the lobby, Pepe hands for that C9. Yeah, let's get into the next one. Merge. Okay, good. So hopefully this will lessen the sniffle for the sniffle stream. As we had the blue hand side now on to the attack into this one. King's Row. Always a fun one to see. But you know what isn't fun? Seeing a C9. Anyway guys, this is only our 3rd game and we are only just an hour 17 in. So feel free to come on in as soon as possible. I can invite you. Oh, lobby is full. Okay, there you go. Full lobby will hit you up if there's a slot. Yeah, just, you know, I'll message you. Hopefully I remember Mr. Passive Skill. You know, his name is like Passive Skill, but you know, it's a little hard to say. Might as well try, since we saw how it is. Passive skill. Like, you know, Heartstopper Aura. Ginagawa nila? Like C9, that's for sure. But anyway, here for the defense, it's gonna be an Orisa Hog this time for DDD. And here for the Reds, we got Cake and Arkan on the Rhine and the Zarya. So a little bit of a flip-flop between these two sides. We got Tim now looking for the hook. Immortality field into play. Balls from above. Cake though with the Fire Strike Flashbang gonna be there. And we got a Widowmaker of Dumbledore getting sniped up by Redux instead. Good sightlines there by the Widowmaker. Just has to be a little more proactive with his positioning, and he's quick on the trigger figure. He can overextend. But anyway, Fontrick on that high ground, has to back on now. Here comes the Batiste of Rebirth. A brawl between the two supports. There is going to be a push all the way into the streets as well. And now with 2 ticks taken, DDD cannot even contest. Seems like both sides don't know how to defend at all. But anyway, it is what it is. The blue hand side just running them over. Akosifil looking like they have their identity. What's up, this scenario? It's been a while, mates. And you can see Mr. Majin here and now playing this McCree just like old times. Cake though, out in front one more time. In the meantime, Dom looking for a snipe or 2. Here we go with the Fire Strike courtesy of Cake. The Shatter coming our way as well. Now here we go with the hook. It's gonna be a brawl between the two sides. Cake now with the Shatter. Here we go with the Coalescence as well. Everyone dead onto the floor. The Road Dog now in quite a bad sticky situation as well. Vigilance getting all those takedowns along the way. And it seems like Akosifil gonna be able to keep this one up with the push. All the momentum in their favor. And they do have the Deadeye as well as that Amp Matrix. On the opposite end, can the Hulag and the Deadeye for the red team actually turn things around? DDD trying to get back in position, and Sigma's forced to stop a little bit as he sees everyone on to that area. Here we go with the Deadeye now from Meijin, looking for the lock on. Counter Deadeye here courtesy Fergus, but Redux gonna get a headshot instead. 2 on the board here for the Widowmaker. He's been pretty impressive so far. Graphical Surge now from Orkan, and Reaver gonna go for the Amp Matrix shots as well. Headshots abound here for the Batiste. Can he actually get enough takedowns? No, not gonna happen. Unfortunately, the Amp Matrix isn't a protective barrier, And DDD get back onto the points with that Roadhog in position. Shatter, Trance, a lot of defensive options here for the red hand side. And they are going to decide to split things up. Might be a little dangerous if they get caught by that Widowmaker. But for now, Redux skulking around. Of course, the Roadhog, very strong 1v1s. Dumbledore more at risk. My breaths there. It was so close. Redux able to get away with the skin of his teeth. Here we go with the fight again. Immortality field set on up. Sickles now with the Shatter. It's gonna be 5 onto the floor one more time. Cake getting on the board. Simora there as well. Fergus now with a tag on back. And the Mercy just going for the res one more time. Here we go with the hits. Charge coming their way. Cake in the meantime, brawling as much as possible. With Dom and Fergus going for this push all the way in. TDD just making things happen. Sacrificer from Dom, a little questionable. Didn't even need this to it to get the takedown on the Majin. But overall, DDD able to play the roles. Seems like Tamora though, very effective on that Roadhog, has been very pesky in the front line. Now 3 minutes left with the blue hand side on their attack, and it feels like they just lost so much ground with the payload moving all the way back to the bar. In the meantime, got Timora hiding on the side, will get caught by Majin. The top up is there, but the Deadeye is gonna get all charged up. Brawl now between the two. The alleyway might be the contesting point so far. Trance though giving chase to the charge, and Cake now in no man's land. Stunned up, might get taken down. Sickles though taking advantage, gets the stun on the Orc, and instead Fergus turns around and cleans up Cake. And only a matter of time now for the red hand side rolling as much as we can, and it's Wednesday and a weekend. Always 8 PM starts.
I understand.
It's 42 times a week. Thank you for coming in. Anyway, here we go with the Reinhardts looking to set on up. Fergus though going for the pot shots as much as we can. Fire strike in the meantime there, and oh, the high ground just completely taken by Dom, getting a straight line vantage points. Tackling Visor still available, but not gonna be as effective behind that thing. And oh, Dumbledore now with a tag on the Majin Puncher getting on the board as well. And yeah, 2 kills now for the Zenyatta, getting some tags along the way. Fergus with a frag one more time. Sickles with the charge at the same time, and DDT making it happen. Thank you. Feel free to join the Discords to get updates quicker, and links are in the stream. Dude, I'm just being helpful, okay? Hope you guys need some help. If you guys need some help finding the community, it's all in the stream. It's all in these pugs. And yeah, we cater to everyone. For people in bronze trying to learn how to play the game, from our Masters GM players in the PH, as well as our top 500 players all around the world. Also kill now. Gonna try to go for the Deadeye. Here we go, counter Deadeye from Fergus. Doesn't get too much value. Sickles in the meantime, down for the count, courtesy of the Skull Piercer and the blue hand side. Now finally getting the push that they need. The Mercy and the Roadhog though hiding in the back. Somi will get caught. And what happened there? The defense is completely falling apart. It's out of position. A very easy push onto the second points. And it seems like Cake gonna have a piece of cake kind of ordeal as she goes for the push. Now eyes up on Vigilance, guys, because these biotic orbs have been very pesky inside the recesses, inside the alleyways of King's Row. Coalescence available already, and we see Vigilance almost ready with the Coalescence after like every other fight. That corner ordeal. So Moira gaining some value with his own personal play. Still not really the most optimal pick in my books, but if you can make it work, then it is what it is. Here we go again. Sickles, shield on up. Cake gonna be out in front as well. Orkin though, on that Wrecking Ball this time. First time I think I've seen him in that one. Redux Nana boosted up, has that boss available, getting booped around. Can he actually still stay alive? Now here goes for the Tilted World. Seems like Swan Lake gonna have a very edgy rendition. Tackling Visor there from Dumbledore, not getting too much value. And the push, gonna be able to make it to the end. We are gonna go to a second round, ladies and gentlemen. King's Row going the long haul. Yeah, sometimes there's that map where everything is, and everyone rather, is just all kept within the same vein. Yeah, 173.34. The red hand side might have had a smaller time bank. You know, a smaller time bank just if they didn't C9. You know, it is how it is. It isn't what it is how it became. And when the C9 happens, you just left to kick for yourselves. What could have been, could have stalled for a little more time, could have actually held with the proper swaps. But again, sometimes people forget, this isn't deathmatch guys, this is an objective mode. And the real question here is, will 222 happen besides Overwatch League? I'm just trying to wait for official confirmation before talking about it in the first place. But it seems like it's becoming more and more of a reality into the next one. Anyway though, Gamoira got an Ana as well for Vici and Rebirth. Finally, the Reinhardt duel we're looking for. Cake versus Cyclus on this Ryan first points. We've been seeing Orisa versus Ryan at the starts, but it eventually turns into the Hammer Brawl. Flash right now coming away, looking for some charge. Cyclus doesn't get any hits. The Blur in the meantime looking to be pesky on that Tracer. And you can see a little bit quicker on that charge. Somi though with the top up. The blue hand side already quite low with their two supports. The backline might need a little more protection into this one. Gamora now getting on the board, Doubler there as well. Cyclus and Fergus on that tank line. And DDD holding steadfast with the Reaper as well as the Tracer show. Speaking of Tamora, the Reaper gaining so much value is the Reaper a show? Is the Reaper a show? That's the question. For me, I feel like only the Pharah deserves the show title. Like, if you do know to dissuade, you know how to just exploit your opposition, you can play a Reaper really well. I see it. For me, the Reaper isn't an impressive pick. It's a lot easier to get the hits with the shotguns in the first place. But speaking of the hits, impressive shadow there from Cyclus getting on the board. Redux in the meantime cleaning up Simora, and that is just one inherent weakness of the Edgelord. But seems like Akosipil unable to really come as one. Simora gonna get resurrected up, and Somi sacrificing her life for the greater good. That is Timora. The Reaper now with the Death Blossom misses away from Vigilance, but it seems like the Moira way too close to the sun, way too close to the Edgelord. Will get taken down. Cyclus as well with the charge. Nana Boost now into play with the Skull Mask completely glowing. DDD full holds on King's Row. Hello, Claire. Ba't na naman? Are you not fast with me now? What's happening in this game, Claire? Bleh.
I just saw it.
Yeah, and
3-3.
3-3? What 3-3? There's no 3-3. That was all 2-2-2. Oh, the
3-3.
score. Ah, you're so smart, Claire.
Sure.
It's okay. You're doing great.
Ready for battle.
Anyway, so let's get back into this one.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh.
Prepare your defenses. Yeah.
Can you be like the Tagalog dub of the Overwatch announcer? Can we get Tagalog dub, Claire? Sige, what's prepare your defenses in Filipino? Ihanda ang
Depensa.
Ah, sige, galing. So okay. That's enough. That's enough right there. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But anyway.
Lang masasabi ko.
Okay. What's his defense? So Claire, what's his defense?
4, 3,
Defense?
Yeah. What are they playing?
attackers
What?
incoming.
What are they playing here for the defense?
Objective A.
What composition? Okay, so it is gonna be the bash band composition. It is the McCree goats though, so it's not gonna be a standard kind of ordeal. They are gonna try to protect Redux as much as they can, but he's inside the hotel room checking in for himself. In the meantime, the Wrecking Ball as well as the Reinhardt, a little bit of an interesting composition. Six now going for the shots. Fergus gonna be out in front. Rebirth on the flip side with the frag on back to 1. And we go back to the Hammond. Yes, we do. Cyclus going for the hits. And it's a very cute hamster, says Claire. But blue hand side all over the point so far. Just hiding behind the Fate Taxi. Cyclus now in a bad spot. Will get taken down again. Majin getting on the board with the Brig. An interesting 2-1-3 setup here for the blue hand side. They're trying to pretty much play the composition. 2-1-3 is basically it's like a almost complete goats. You have 1 DPS instead of your off tank. and this time it's the McCree. So the whole strategy is to protect. You protect the McCree, right? Because he's gonna go for the pot shots as much as he can, get those kills, and it's a lot of healing, that's for sure. But anyway, now Deadeye being primed, Redux sees Timora, but who cares? The Death Blossom isn't available, but the shotguns are. Blade now in hand from Dumbledore, and the 200 just falls apart at the seams. No one cares if you're playing that kind of protection, because Timora is gonna fade on to the opposite end. Team kill right there, and gonna be a quiet end for the red hand side.
DDD wins.
DDD wins.
3-4.
3-4.
Play of the game.
What's R and H?
R and H.
R is ready.
Yeah, I don't know.
H is.
I don't know. I think.
O is.
I don't know with Major. Okay, he tried. That's for sure. But you know, sometimes when you see a Reaper like Timora, just you gotta get that focus fire. It's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna get any kills.
The left side or the right?
The right side.
Oh.
Okay, hello. We're back. You're on the stream now. Why are you hiding?
How?
Why are you hiding?
Camera is scary.
I was messaging someone. Did you just throw medicine at me?
Fair enough. Gonna stab me now. They asked them tuwing kailangan use it.
What Niazep? One captain. Specs. What's that? Is that your Greek salad?
Yeah!
Redux cap number 1. Okay, Mason hit me up. Easy to know. Easy to know.
Can you see if I'm still seen?
Are you still seen? That's the real question. Your shoulder is.
Yeah.
Nice dance. Ito.
No! Don't dance!
Okay. It's entertainment right there. So did you like that game? It was actually a longer one than usual.
But I got here when it was about to end.
I mean, it's how it is sometimes, Claire.
But it's the other way around. Coco is the one in the basket.
Really? Why is Coco in the basket?
Cause she meows. What's
Mostly
that?
from Specs. The cats always play King of the Hill. Like, one's in the basket and the other one just stands on the thing on top of the basket. It's just so stupid. They're trying to one up each other. The one from Specs. Who's it gonna be? Anyone here?
Come closer with the camera. Can you turn it off?
No, we need this. This is the screen for in mid-game. We play music, we talk about random things, we wait for people to decide, hi.
Kita yung face.
Siyempre, what's the camera for then?
Nothing.
Interesting. What ba? Come here.
Why do people need to see the face? Can't they just trust the person?
This is how you make reports with your audience. You're like, hi,
Report?
I'm a real
There's no
person. Reports? Reports?
Report.
Rapport? Ah, okay. I'm done then. Whatever you say. One captain specs, please. Come on, guys. Hit me up with a captain. Hit me up with a captain. We're just gonna be here all day doing nothing. If no one's gonna be captaining up for the red hand side. It's gonna be Nutty. Is Nutty gonna do it? Is Nutty gonna do it? What are you doing?
Your fingers are cold.
I'm trying to pinch your cheek.
That's my ear.
Okay, I'm trying to pinch your ear then.
Oh.
Okay, one more person left, so don't pin captain. No problem then. Okay, there you go. Whatever, you guys. Dom first pick. Redux map. What the fuck? Surprise! Surprise! May Dirks ba yung mga golden donut people? You get a golden donut and whatever sub perks I have left. It's gonna be passive skill on to that first slot. Redux now gets 2.
I don't wanna play.
You don't wanna play what na? Hollow Knight? Why?
Because I lost my money.
Maybe you always lose your money, Claire.
But I was saving for the stuff.
I would like to redeem this. I don't mind. If you wanna go out, G lang. Just please don't roofie me and take me somewhere sketchy, thank you. Like, I wouldn't mind.
Dinner date with Daks. Feed him.
G lang.
Feed him steak. Yun
G
eh.
lang cake. So, gusto ko wine and dine, ah.
Yep, with steak.
Wine and dine, yo. I'm a fancy motherfucker, dude.
With cheese.
I'm so classy. Ako pa.
Yep.
I'm like
Ano outfit dapat?
formal. Like hard formal.
Formal attire.
Formal attire.
Nice.
Gotta be looking fancy, that's for sure.
Mm.
So we got Redux, Calum, Dodge for the blue hand side. We got Dome passive, Fire Falcon, and Lone for the red. What do you think so far of the draft, babe?
I know some people there.
Okay, and what can you say about that?
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
I know some people. Just that.
That's that.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Seems like Lone and Fire Falcon having a little bit of an argument on the Reinhardt, but it seems like Fire Falcon gonna show his flex. Gonna be not playing the Reinhardt for once.
I was like, why do you have a crown? Oh.
Because I own the lobby.
I know. I realized that just when I asked it.
Oh my god. Look at those names.
Ew.
Look at me.
I mean the song. Yeah.
No. Late. No, Mr. Dinks. Not gonna happen. Mr. Late. That's how it is. Is got Emin now here for the blue hand side. Who else is gonna come on in? So who is Nutty? Perk Saha. Q Perk died with community scrim. Q Perk died with community scrim, dude. That's the truth about that. Who was that? Who did I say was
Why
map?
did it become gray?
Redux map 15 names also.
Why did your screen become gray?
I don't know. Gold Donut Perk Pepe Hands. Gold Donut Perk is a one-on-one wine and dine. That's a new thing. I actually don't know. Is hardware and true value. I actually don't know what we can make as our 1 year plus perk. Like you can just
Why is it
have a
gray?
drink. What's gray? The background?
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes if it depends on the team. Depends on the team, yo. Like since it's like ano ba yun? Overwatch League something, so it's all gray because that's how it is.
Sorry.
That's it's life sometimes.
I have bad feet.
No, you don't. But anyway, let's get into this one. The blue hand side gonna be true value. Here for the red, we got Ace Hardware and Claire. What do you like better? Ace Hardware or True Value?
I think I've only entered True Value twice or thrice in there.
And then
So that means it's Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware is a number 1 to you.
Because there are more Ace Hardware, you know? It's more accessible.
Except, laki nga. The one in SM is real big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true. And yeah, good banter here, Claire. You're an amazing caster. It's Hardware on the red hand side. Here for the blue, we got a True Value. And who are our players on both sides?
Players.
Who's playing, Claire?
Redox, Kalam, Dodge this.
Galing. So much emotion. Sarazra.
Andoy.
Nah, okay.
Andoy reminds me of a Visayan name.
Might be. What?
Like it's a nickname in Bohol.
Yeah. How about for the red? Who we got?
Dumbledore. Passive skill.
It's
Why
apparently
is it passive?
apparently it's passive skill, not passive skill. I also thought about it. I read it.
Passive skill?
Yeah, but it is what it is. Ryan Zarya between Lone and Fire
Don't name
Falcon.
yourself like that.
I'll be Edgelord 69XXX. That's a great name right there.
Fire Falcon, Lone, Hanzo.
And not peanuts. And speaking of not peanuts, first of all there, to the hand of Redux gets the shed shot along the way. Moira. In the meantime, we got Calamtus going for the punch, gets the kill onto passive skill, and yeah, Dodge is getting on the board again. Seems like it's the same old we saw on Rialto. All about the frags, all about getting kills, and pretty much just leaving your team behind. So True Value getting some value with these 1v1 fights. Fire Falcon down to the count, gonna get taken down by the close range Widowmaker. And I think they forgot about the points. Miss Claire, what do you do in Overwatch? What's the most important thing in Overwatch?
Huh?
What's the most important thing in Overwatch?
Most important thing in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Getting a point.
Yes, getting the point. And seems like they have forgotten about that. Even someone who doesn't play Overwatch here understands the true objective of the game. But True Value finally gets on to the points and gets the captures.
There's no point with that thing.
Yeah, this thing, the rectangle in the middle. Anyway, Lone now with the charge.
Pretty sure of women and men who plays
Overwatch
in the Philippines.
That's a good question. But anyway, Redux now going for a shot to Rohanzo though. Having the sidelines, gonna get that takedown. The Wrecking Ball moving on over to the left hand side. Dodges though, getting on the board, gets the melee. Andoy cleaning up the immortality field as well. The Widowmaker now in quite a bad spot. And Rohanzo from long range gets headshotted there by the Hammond. So you like the Hammond, Claire? Is that cutie?
Yeah.
This is the cutest one of them all.
Like, Hammond is confusing. Like, cute, but at the same time not too cute.
Yeah, he's very diabolical. He's always like, hee, I wanna kill you. And speaking of kills, Calamtus with the punch gets Nutty Peanut. Side 6 now to try and punch away the Ana. We just try coming on there. Doomfist though from Rohanzo gonna get on the board. And as you were saying, the Doomfist not getting played a lot. The meta has shifted, got nerfed around for a little bit. Andoy now with the frag on to Fire Falcon. The Zarya down for the counts, and seems like True Value just holding the corner very strongly and waiting for an opportunity to get a poop or two. Nani Busan available for Cyrezra. Emin gonna have that Valkyrie as well. Lone in the meantime, alongside Fire Falcon, Shatter, and a Grab. But not the best angle of attacking for Ace Hardware. They might get pooped around into the train to Busan. 3 kills on the board already for True Value, and this has just been so dominant.
I'm on fire.
Oh my god, this Claire. Very hypecaster right here. Maybe it's just because, you know, people are dying left, right, and center, and no one really contesting on the right hand side. True Value showing that they are more valuable than Ace Hardware on that first
Why
match.
is that guy's low?
Score
Ooh.
That thing looks like a mech.
0.
Oh, it's just because it was slow down time when, you know, when the game is almost over, it slows down like that. It gives you a slow-mo effect. Yeah, anyway, Winston here for dodge this. We got Andoy on that Diva, a Batiste, and an Ana here between Eminem and Cyrezra. And what were we saying about Doomfist? You were saying right? Ano?
I don't see him play this.
Yeah, he used to be very meta, and then he's not like a pocket pick. Because if you miss your stuff, you're pretty much dead. That's how you play Doomfist. So he's like a think about this. He's like a Street Fighter character, and so he has a punch, he has an uppercut, he has a slam, and he only has 4 shots. So basically, if you don't hit your stuff, you're in a bad spot because you're out of position. And if
Those are the shots.
no, here these shots. Like look,
They're like
yeah,
4 stuff.
yeah, that's his ammo too. But yeah, look, he's trying to move around, and with every hit, the Doomfist can get some shield back. But now we have a Sombra here for Dom. Gets a frag on to Redux. Wants to go for the Ana as well. So Razor might be the target. Tracking though, not really on points. Still, the Ana just completely ignores the backline. And when next on the list, Dumbledore holding steady with his hand. And how do you aim, Claire? Like, what's your motion when you're trying to aim? You move the mouse, and then how do you get the hits?
You click.
Okay, very good, very good. Spoken like a true veteran right there.
And try not to get busy and puke like this.
Dodges though, and Andoy coming on back, gonna be still playing that dive. We got Redux and a Callum on that Tracer Doomfist kind of endeavor. And here we go with the push on in one more time. And Fertile Field set on up. Lone though with the Fire Strike will get the takedown. The Hammer Swings are bad. Sharon though onto only one. And Callum gonna decide to go for the punish play instead. Dodges now. Primal Rage at the ready. Gonna pop it. Beats down onto passive skill. Next on the list, Fire Falcon down for the count. Rohanzo all the way in the side. Might be out of time in this one. Recalling just as few memories. But in the end, it's gonna be a shade of that Tracer floating on by True Value with that flip. and now looking to go for the map advantage. Meteor Strike available here and now for Callum, but Nutty Peanuts down for the count without the ultimates. He's gonna be like a satellite, flashing in through the nights. Gonna land on the rooftop, and Isaac Sam gonna get a good charge along the way. Passive skill now dead. One more time, Fire Falcon punched on up. EMP though from Dom. We'll get 4, but where's the follow-up? Only Lone getting on the board. And Claire, I have a question for you. It's very important. So what do you do when the lights turn off?
Like in real life?
Yeah, in real life. What do you do when the lights turn off?
Get scared.
Get scared. And
Or
then
fall asleep.
what happens if nothing happens to you and the lights turn back on? What happens? You're fine. And that's exactly what happens when the Sombra gets no follow-up whatsoever. You go for the light show, the EMP gets the silence, but overall it just does absolutely nothing. Yo, I'm giving you transitions, okay? I'm giving you the exact material you need. But anyway, Lone now with that shatter gets the pin onto the Diva, wants to go for the kill, Andoy down for the counts. And making you pick up the system, babe.
Great job, Daks.
Great job, Claire.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But anyway, we got Lone.
Does that make a
Going
sound?
to, oh yeah, if you hit it, makes a sound. It makes a
Someone
boom.
hit it then.
It makes a boom sound. I don't think it'll hear us. Let's see if someone is tuning on in the game right now. Someone hit the Taiko jump.
hit that thing.
Someone hit the Taiko jump. We got a pulse bomb available. Go for the stick, and there you go. Fire Falcon, very low, will get taken down. Well played there from Redux, just going for the Hail Mary toss. Immortality Field set one up again. Andoy now with a self-destruct, cleans up Nutty Peanuts, pulse bomb onto his face. And speaking of his face is getting completely face rolled by the hammer. 3 kills right now for Ace Hardware, and they're making things happen. We got to do this onto the high ground one more time. Tried to float on over, but Lone with the hammer swings, getting the value along the way. Gravity Surge now available here for Fire Falcon. Rohanzo in the meantime. Pulse Bomb gonna be available as well. A lot of options for Ace Hardware, and impressively for them, they have been able to turn things around. The Gravity Surge now into play, gonna get 3. There's the charge as well. 2 frags on the board already. Fire Strike gonna be into play one more time, and with Lone, just showing everyone how it's done on that Reinhardt, getting some really good value with those shatters. Dodges in the meantime, again going for the trades. We'll go for that Prowl Rage into the back, goes for the hits, wants to get the kill. And sometimes you just gotta need to go for the peel. But what else is necessary in this game? Gotta get those kills. Stick though from Rohanzo on point one more time. Lone with the shatter. EMP there from Dumbledore as well. Tracking on point onto Eman. And can anyone touch? The McCree now trying to roll on back. Gets the headshot onto Dom. And Redux impressing with the headshot one more time. He still has to step. They can't leave the point whatsoever. The Tracer now applying pressure. But we do got Sarisa keeping the heals alive. Now speaking of alive, the Wrecking Ball from Dodge is able to roll on over. 2 frags on the board already for the red hand side. We got the rotation here, and now from Fire Falcon.
Only hit each other.
Yeah, the 2 Wrecking Balls looking like those pendulum swings you see at the Doctor.
Oh, they look stupid.
But Rohanzo now frag onto Calamitous. Pulse bomb available. I'll make a comment about that later. The fight's still going on. Ace Hardware now cleaning up the point. Looks like the Suntukan might go in their favor. Recall gonna be there. Evan down for the count. Redux again going for the same old roll. But the second time is gonna be a little too much. And the red hand side with 100 to 68. I think they look stupid.
They were like,
It gets worse. You know, it gets worse when one is ahead of the other,
and then
they're
one's trying to hit
and
and
they're
it's not hitting.
and they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing,
I
right?
know.
Chasing each other. It's just
They
ridiculous.
hit once though.
They look stupid. Claire 2019. Nice.
It's true though.
Gotta clip that shit, guys. Claire casting moments.
This is coming from someone who doesn't play.
Yeah, but you're such a big Hammond fangirl.
I know.
So-
Didn't realize that move can look that stupid.
So yeah, guys, if you know anywhere to buy the Hammond Funko Pop, you know,
What did you say?
Funko
Hunko
Pop,
Pop?
you did. I messed it up. I was thinking of Funko Pop for some reason.
Hunko Pop.
Funko Pop kasi. Funko
That's
Pop.
what you said.
I know. Funko Pop. I know Funko Pop for you. I won't buy you now.
Sorry.
Okay, you better be sorry. Anyway, so yeah, guys, if you know where to buy a Hammond Funko Pop, hit me up so I can buy Claire one so she can be a happy girl.
What's that thing?
That's an immortality field. So basically, if you're in your circle, you won't die. But speaking of that, the 2-for-1 trade so far, it's the Batiste, the newest guy. Pile driver now on to passive skill. He's dead for the next 2 seconds. Rohanzo getting back on the board. The Tracer trying to be as pesky as can be, but the Mosquito can't do too much without the Swarm. And the Immortality field, it's easy to break, that's for sure. but it is it's a little strong, that's for sure. But it makes Batiste, you know, special. Because everyone is special in Overwatch. But speaking of special, it seems like the Cyber Ninja, who's half weeb, half robot, gonna get some kills along the way. Dumbledore trying to go for the climb, and Andoy dropping on down as well. Only Diva fell. The two Genjis can go for the wall climb because they're sneaky Japanese. Deflect now into play. Mines are available here for dodge. He can just pop it at any time by the choke. And speaking of the pop, here we go again. Mines into play. Lone gonna go for charge on back to go for the peel. Fire grenade in full effect. And it seems like Lone gonna be the best baseball player we've seen this side of Busan. Those are the mines of the Hammond. If you touch them, they explode and you will die. Rohanzo now blinking around. I mean, if you're kind of forced to touch it, you can't really do much about it. Anyway, so Reza gonna have that Nana boost available. Sees the Tracer. And yeah, Redux gonna get the full trust. Dumbledore one clip to his demise. Rohanzo in the meantime back on the point. Wants to go for the Ana. The Wrecking Ball getting some value as well. Rohan forces use the Blinkster to stay on point. Beautiful sleep dart there from Sareza, and Redux goes for the volley instead.
Oh, there's a lot of things.
So yeah, there's a lot of mines, and they do dissipate after a while. But that's how they look. If you touch them, they will explode. They do a lot of damage. Yeah,
Can't
unfortunately.
you scatter them?
No, it's already scattered in that same vein. You gotta use like a pile driver or the boops with the grapple hook.
Well, it's out in the open.
It all depends on how you use it, yeah. If you press Q, it goes around you. But now, speaking of the Q, we got Callum with the blade in hand, and Dumbledore trying his mightiest to whip out his sword as well, but seems like indecency not gonna work out in favor of the red hand side. Andoy right now with the bomb cleans up the Tracer. The blue hand side now getting the value that they need, and true value again on points with the shopping experience. 2-1 map advantage going their
Why
way.
was it only the Hammond who was there fighting?
You hear that? Your phone's ringing.
Oh, my
Claire is
phone.
so unprofessional.
It's my mom. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Is hamster the meta? Dodge is playing. It is if Dodge is playing, guys, but it seems like Claire has to take a phone call. Very unprofessional caster, by the way. 2-1 our score so far. And what do you guys think about having Claire just quip on in with the stream? It's pretty funny. It's really funny. It's fun to explain things. Maybe I'm just a little biased because of course she's my girlfriend, but you know, beyond that, let's get back into Sanctuary. Gonna be 2-2-2 still. Dodge and Nadoy on the Wrecking Ball as well as the Diva. We got Redux and Callum playing the Tracer and the Sombra. Sareza and Hammond gonna be on that Ana Batiste. And the Ana Batiste is a good pairing if you do want to stabilize. A lot of heals, a lot of utility, but I feel like it might be a little difficult to play Ana Batiste with both the Sombra and Tracer. Calamitous now gonna decide to translocate all the way all to spawn. This makes this fight gonna be an effective 4v5 scenario. Dumbledore though gonna be on that Sombra. Right clicks are abound. Unfortunately, Dodge is down for the count. Will get taken down in Ace Hardware with the initial capture. Pile driver now into play. Dodge is trying to get some value along the way. Andoy in the meantime looking for the mech on back. And here we go with the schoolgirl back into its shell. The Genji though getting some value, helping around along the way. Nutty Peanut's gonna be on that Lucio. And we got the Sombra translocating as well. Dodge is now looking pesky. Dom in the meantime with the hack onto Dodge, forcing the Wrecking Ball to just stand still and take his demise. So finally we do see the Sombras for both sides. EMP though ready for Calamitous, but it seems like Dumbledore has been getting more value with those single target hacks. Detection right there. Both Sombras smacking into each other. Neither of them decloaking. Just gonna be pretending that never happened. EMP now only onto one. Solo EMP onto Lon. There's the bubble. Not gonna be enough to survive. Capital Surge, Blade as well. Sound Barrier coming into play. Ace Hardware playing 3 ultimates. They gonna be into play as well from Redux. And it's a 4-4-2 scenario. Unfortunately, that EMP from Calamitous, very questionable. Does it in front of the Reinhardt, and the Reinhardt only. Dumbledore will get chased on down by all the pistol shots from both the Budding Blaster as well as the Tracer rounds. Thank you for the follow right there, Monty Outs. Hope you had a good one last time, and hope to see you soon in our Saturday or Sunday session. Oh, Diana though. Diana of passive skills, just getting on the board. Well placed there by the Grandma. Anti-heal now in full effect. Dodges looking back on that. Will get sniped by the Zarya and the Beam. And now 80% and counting. Ace Hardware getting back on the board. Seems like the Sombra fights not working out in favor of True Value. Dumbledore now holding on to the EMP. And even if Callum got the EMP first, Dumbledore has been more effective with those hacks. Now speaking of the hack, the big one is coming. The EMP looking ready. Translocate and where's the pop? There you go. On to both dodge this and Nandoy. Immortality Field gonna be set on up, but that's still the DMEC along the way. Lone now rampaging with the Reinhardt. Rohanzo with the blade as well. Gonna get sleep darted along the way. Really good job by Diana's dealing with the Genshis. Everyone learning from the Pugs. But overall, the red hand side now all over the point. Thank you for follow there. Rakid, 2 kills on the board here for the red hand side. Callum with the suicide EMP gonna get 4, but unfortunately just not gonna be enough again. Best Sombra PH Kappa. Ace Hardware turning things around. 2-2. One last map. Sorry, been AFK. Just don't go to Twitch these days anymore. What's up, Miles? It's been so long, and thank you to Rakid for the sub, man. Thank you for tier 1 sub. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the donut as well, and hope to see you soon into the next one. Anyway, here we go again. I'm a hamster in real life. They say just put him in the ball, easy clap. We've been thinking about it, guys. We've been thinking about putting him in a wrecking ball outfit. Just put him in the ball, or you get a styrofoam ball and just paste it around dodge. I think that'll be the best cosplay ever. Oh, friend was Sareza. Cool. Sareza has been a long time player in the Pugs, and thanks for the supports. Let's see. Diana actually getting some really good value a while ago with some sleep darts. The 2-2 score. Sareza trying to go for the brawl. Dodge is going to be on that Winston 8 this time. Into the backline. Rohanzo with the shurikens on point one more time. Seems like Callum though back on his natural habitat. Gonna be on that. McCree facing off against Rohan. Will get the takedown of very dicey engagements between the two. Emendo hacked on up. Lone quite low. Will fall. Redux getting on the board again. 2 frags along the way. And True Value getting the initial capture. The blue hand side looking for the W. Andoy though forced to go for the resets. And in the meantime, we got Nutty Peanuts being as cheeky as can be. The Lucio dancing in the moonlight, dancing on the points. Faces off against Calamitas. Unfortunately, he doesn't pop the heal. He's just all alone. Will get taken down. And that's a terrible stagger here for Ace Hardware. Passive skill now. Going for the top up. And the heal onto 2. Rohanzo with the frag on back. So raise it down for the counts. And this is going to be the red hand side of Ace Hardware looking to make an impact. Redux though getting on the board again. That Tracer just so efficient with these takedowns. But a nano boosted blade from Rohanzo as well as passive skill might be enough to turn the tides in their favor. Emon gonna get chopped up, decapitated along the way. Next on the list gonna be his Diva. Andoy quite in a pickle already. Will fall as well. And yeah, there's the it's gross. Deadeye gonna get sleep darted. The deflect was already channeled by Rohanzo, but the blue hand side contesting still till the Winston gets charged of the points. Dodge this. Now rampaging, trying to brawl on. Let's hang in first squad. Start the school this August. Sige lang. Sige lang. Sounds good. I know you're a busy boy when school starts, so hit me up whenever 3 kills on the board here for the blue hand side. No, not whenever. You know, I'll hit you up rather. True Value. Just so much value into that fight. Good retake. It seems like Dodge is making a play with the Crown Rage this time. Say Razor though on the opposite end, gonna have that nano boost available. Might be a little more of a subtle assault. Emma, oh, Callum gonna get nano boosted up, and let's see if the Electric Cowboy can sing the blues. Redux out the front. Deadeye gonna be used to go for the instant reload. Easy kills here for the McCree, and True Value using 2 ults, but it was a flashy show. Now one last fight maybe here for the side of Ace Hardware. True Value 73% and counting already. Also available. Self-destruct gonna be ready to go as well. Andoy looking for the biggest bomb of them all. Gonna make the 2 atomic bombs look like a nuisance. EMP though into play will get 3. Seems like Andoy cannot go for the bomb as of yet, and Dodge is now all alone. Will get taken down. The other hand side initiating well. Andoy bomb into the back line. Oh, Nutty Peanuts doesn't get the Guardian Angel in time, but the Graviton Surge here from Fire Falcon might turn things around. It is even trade so far though, and True Value might be able to still make this one happen. Andoy now keeping the fight alive. Gonna get teammate along the way. Dodge is back into the fray. We got Lone charging away, bubbled up by the Zarya as well. Unfortunately, the 2 tanks unable to coordinate into that one. Here we go with the hits. Overtime still ticking. And Coalescence is crossing beams. Razor though on that high ground, taking a good vantage point. Looking for the heals on to dodge this. But they give up the points. And True Value gonna be packing up and setting up shop somewhere else. Yeah, it's like this. I mean, what's the point of going with a camera and when you're looking at the game? Are we that important?
Di ba merong streamer na gano'n?
Depende.
Lagay yung face niya sa gitna.
And then, I mean, if you're playing, sure. But I'm not playing. I'm casting. It's weird, diba? Am I the tournaments? That kind of thing. Am I the pugs? But Ace Hearts are now brawling again. Gonna be the chain healing though from Nutty Peanuts. Here we go to fights. Dodge this. Primal Rage punching away. Wants to go for a target or two. Sino yung babae sa voiceover? Oh, it's my girlfriend. It's Claire. Claire. Hi. Say hi to Rakit, Claire. Wait lang. 2 kills on the board here for True Value. They're just finally getting the frags that they need. And this might be the beginning of the end for Ace Hardware. True Value. What's the best thing you can buy True Value, Claire?
Huh?
What's the best thing you can buy True Value?
Fans?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. You know, we're trying to have an ending quip right here, but it seems like it's gonna be a fire sale instead. True Value. Just getting deals, getting the damage that needs to be done. Got a Transocate, no EMP onto 5, but no follow-up. Cyrezra from above, gonna be a Guardian Angel. And True Value with that 3-2 victory. Kala ko yung Pinoy nakakampi ko rin kanina eh. Hello. Claire, do you play Overwatch raw secretly?
Maybe I do, and even you don't know about it.
Are you a top 500 player? Is that the answer?
Yeah, that is the answer.
Yeah, anyway, 3-2
You
goes.
guys just don't know, but I'm actually top of the top.
Okay, sige. What's
I'm the cream of the crop.
what's your IGN then?
I'm not gonna say that. Then it won't be a secret anymore.
Exposed. No exposed right here, and everyone just blaming each other. Thank you for the follow there.
You know, during the few times that we're not together, this time that I play, I'm that good. Now I only need like a few hours.
I say hi to the camera, by the way.
Oh.
So yeah, this is Claire, our girlfriend. She has an amazing voice. She has a Spotify. Just type in !Dion. Dione, sell out for Claire.
I am ashamed.
Okay.
I have a gig tomorrow.
As a gig tomorrow at Maginawa, so you guys are available. Check that one out.
Yep, July 4 and July 10. Yeah.
Yep. July 4.
At Jess and Pat's.
Jess and Pat's.
They have good food.
Sounds good. Sounds good indeed. So our first captain gonna be Calamitous. Who's gonna be our second one, Claire? Who do you think is gonna be man enough or woman enough to take the leads into the next game?
What do you mean?
You know, captain draft.
Do they just volunteer if they want to be captain?
Yeah, so we just stare at each other if no one volunteers.
Oh, and then you just assign if no one volunteers?
Yeah, I just like take a nap midway.
Maybe Nixer.
Maybe Nixer. Got Timora, Vigi Cake, Somi, Cyclos, Freebird, Dings, Puntrick, Norbral,
or Daks cast.
Daks cast. That's a big
you play and then you cast.
Oy, Mark Lugi, pag gamitin mo kapatid, mamaya ka na naman. That's funny. Anywho, I gotta go already. Gotta watch the new Spider-Man today. And I need to please shut down and now I'm handling my sister because of her birthday. Catch you soon. Stay safe. See you soon. See you soon too. Have fun with Spider-Man. Don't watch it in Vietnamese because you won't understand shit.
Sino yan?
Si Miles. Si Malapit.
One more captain.
One more captain. Redux. Nice
Yo.
memes. One.
Magkasunod.
Spec kasi.
Yung mga nandyan?
Yeah, because
I'll assign it.
Oh, Claire will assign. Claire will assign Raw. Sige, Asina. Claire will assign who. Who is it gonna be?
Si Daks. Because I know him.
Okay, si Dinks Raw. Dinks Raw. Okay. Daddy Dinks is captain number 2. So,
Hi, Daks.
So game number 5. Callum first pick. Dinks map above me. There you go, guys. We got so tomorrow gonna be our first pick into this one. Who's gonna be? Hold the ray. Dinks now does get 2. Oh, oh wait, Yui's resting. Yui's arrest her. Aw, what about the Yui? Yui's like trying to take a nap.
So big. She's big now.
But Yui's still a cutie. Give me a sec. So it's Somi and who else? Vigilance. Dink's now gonna get one. You got Dink's rebirth cake on the right hand side. Calam tomorrow. Somi and Vigilance as scary. Oh, where are you going?
Oops!
Careful, careful.
That was scary. I almost got wounded.
Yeah, be careful. His claws are sharp now. You haven't trimmed yet.
I had to trim it everywhere.
Yun talaga. It's
It's not supposed to be a case.
be declo mo. Oh, that's bad though.
That's bad.
Very
We
bad.
don't talk about it.
Don't talk about that.
Yes?
So how was Pride March, by the way?
Oh, who went to Pride?
You did.
Yeah, I did. Pride March, I did not reach it.
What? Di ka bumabot talaga?
No!
Or you
So I left for, diba?
Okay.
So I'm like, I know that the Pride
Uh-huh.
March was like taking a while for them to start.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't expect that my travel time would be almost 4 hours.
Okay.
So I went down and walked. Kasi ang tagal na talaga.
Oh, where'd you get off?
It's near Marikina Sports Center na.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I had to walk. It was raining. It was really raining. Like, the rain was annoying kasi, yun nga, ambon. And then, suddenly buhos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad Kuya Grab driver was really good. Kasi some would just keep on complaining and it just gets annoying.
Yeah, I
Kasi they're the ones who accept the ride, right? Like, and then Kuya sinabihin ko siya agad na it's traffic. Anyway, Waze was like
Mm-hmm. Go on, tell me the story.
1.5 hour lang. And then it became like 2 hours yung ETA. And then biglang nag-move. It's always like additional 1 hour and it's like, it was just getting worse. So yeah. I arrived there and then the Pride March was done na. It was nice. Like, I get to meet friends and it was amazing because there were kids, there were families and everything. Support, yo. But then some people are, so annoying. That's why we got locked out nung sa pagdating ko. Some are just screaming and pushing, so they had to control the crowd. But eventually I got in and then I found my friends. It was very muddy.
Mm-hmm.
And my friends were jealous of me kasi I wore waterproof shoes. So they were like, why are your shoes so clean? So they made it dirty and I poured water over it. So now it was clean again.
Ah, I see.
It was pretty hype. I was kind of more hyped than the other people there.
I know, that's a thing.
You know.
Getting dodge after the whole queue.
So that's what happens to Pride.
Pick another town.
Like at night, it was pretty chill now. There were just like a lot of shows. The things that were like more exciting happened during the march na hindi ko naabutan. It was annoying, but then I have a friend, Gigi, she's a transsexual
Gilax is a tank.
and she's amazing. She's trending right now.
Yeah, okay, I heard that.
No, like she had another, I think she was on the ABS bar or something, and then now she's on Mega magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Because she got interviewed again.
Okay.
Basically that. People are amazing there.
True.
Oh, and then I got a lot of hugs. So people would be like putting up banners or like their phone with free hugs, and then we would hug them. And then they would hug us.
Try my casting game a la golf style. So here we have Mr. Jinx
Sino na?
picking up the map.
Sino yun?
Dom.
Dom style?
Golf style.
What's golf style?
Golf, like very slow, methodological, soft voice.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah. He
Doing
goes,
golf?
yeah, golf.
Oh, I don't know.
He
I
goes
just watch snippets.
he goes for the putts.
When it's on the news now. So, yeah.
He goes for the putts, and there you go. Cheers abound.
And when there's scandal about golf players, that's when I just, know about
No one really cares about golf, honestly.
Rich people do.
Rich people do, but they only play it. They're not like supporters of. It is what it is. Ano ba? Just give me the name in game. Now let's get into this one. Gonna be another one. Map number 5.
Okay, that's really sad what you is doing.
Yeah, create game. Create game. What a name. What a big brain name right there. Create game on the red hand side, NBS on the blue. And yes!
You know what I told you about that one?
Which one? Bebas is great.
I'm the one who told you about
Because
that.
it is Netflix. Yes,
Is it Netflix?
it is the Netflix one.
Really?
Yeah.
But then I'm the one who told you about it.
Yes, Claire, of
Say
course.
thank you.
Yes, thank you, Claire.
Thank you, more thank you.
Thank you, Claire.
For
The Bebas new font.
not really exact.
Okay, now introduce our players, please.
Kalam,
Oh, sino pa?
come on.
Listen mo.
Timor, Somi, Vigilance,
Uh-huh.
Redux,
Uh-huh.
Fergus, 24, Fergalicious.
So I'm glad you even said the numbers.
Great game. Daks, of course, I picked him. Then Rebirth, Kate, Funtrick, Narbrel. I'm gonna be biased on the Dink side.
Okay,
And then Orkin.
yeah, so the red hand side, gonna be playing with Funtrick and Narbrel on the red hand side. How can I just watch? If you're just gonna watch, just peep at the stream instead. Because you're taking a slot in the queue.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's how, if you're just gonna watch, just check it out there. Because we need the queue. We need the queue, boy. We need the queue. Just, oh, okay, I was gonna tell him, just play, man. Diba? Just play, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. Here we are seeing about he gets 5. Sige, I'll give it to you for 1 minute though. We have the classic golf side there, so let's start. I'll get a little closer to the thing. Redux out in front. Anti-heal in full effect will get taken down. And next on the list, the Winston is diving in forward. Narbrel getting some really good value with the dive. It's a perfect putt into the point. Sleep Dart though will connect onto the Hammond. First stick now will be taken alongside the second, and within the minutes, the crowd goes wild. It's a capture on that first point.
Stop the payload.
So thank you. I'll be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. Create game with the initial capture. And well played there. Just diving on in. Gets the frags into the back line. And it seems like NBS just a little too overconfident. A little too cocky with their lineup. And it just works out in the opposition's favor. Things right now playing the Tracer. Does get a frag on back. Tomorrow though, playing the Reaper this time. We'll get hacked. We'll have to deal with Rebirth on that Sombra. It's interesting to see. It's Orkin and Cake on that twin support. Cake now looking back on great form though to get the cancel. The anti-heal gonna be there. But unfortunately, Tim will be able to get that frag. Just cleans up everyone along the way. Spawn camp right now for the side of NBS. And this is gonna be a long defense. Pistol play now from Somi, and the biggest thing the blue hand side can do right now is to choke out their opponents without blowing every ultimate in the bank. Now they have 4 ultis ready to go. They can cycle in 2s or maybe even a 3 if need be. EMP though ready for Rebirth, and he's ready to go for the flank. But Orkin down for the count, gonna get caught by Timora. The biggest thing the red hand side right now is just slowly, systematically pick off their opposition. So create game, creating some space for them. We do get Calamitous now with a flashbang and lead into the kill. Here we go with the res one more time. Funtrick now with the mine. Shots on, keep on coming in. Here comes the Reaper. Sleep Dart gonna be there. And Timora on the opposite end, taking a nap. Will get hacked up by Rebirth as well. Shatter right now onto Narbrel. He's nano boosted up, toast to the pin, won't do too much damage. EMP now here for Rebirth, gonna clean up the 2 supports. And in the end, a frenzy of ultimates from both sides, but create game gets the advantage not only the push, but also in ult economy. To create game, can decide to move up the ramparts and try to siege into Eichenwalde Castle. Gonna be a fun one to see as create game playing that Reaper and the Sombra. Dinks now with the flank. Callum in the meantime rolling on out. Might be a little too dangerous here. Oh, Reaper gonna get caught in the crossfire instead. The Sombra in quite a pickle and will get taken down. Speaking of the takedown though, here comes the Winston dropping on down. He gets topped up by Kick one more time. Deadeye now available. Callum is gonna use it. Gets the headshot onto Dinks. On the opposite end, Orkin quite low, but the hits don't connect. Seems like Callum having off them with his aim, but eventually the 6 shot does connect. Red hand side now looking for the push. but unfortunately for them, they're unable to fully commit into a capture. Commitment is key. Claire, what do you know about commitment? Commit. Oh, that's so deep right there. So anyway, besides Claire giving us the philosophy lessons that we've been hearing of, Vigilance gonna get a sleep dart, kills Rebirth one more time. Nanab is available here for Diana already. And he's waiting at the wings. On the opposite end, they are gonna try to force things over here for the side of Create Game. The Winston of Narvaral. Nanab boosted up, doesn't get too much value though, and this is gonna be a hard push for the red hand side. The big issue they have to deal right now is with that high ground, and with the Deadeye here for Calamitous, Bontrick has to back on, not sneaky peeky with the Death Blossom. Here we go with the Shatter, and a multitude of ultimates, but they do lose that in terms of the kills. Valkyrie now here from the blue hand side, Rebirth popping off, popping heads won't be enough. Somi now with the Valkyrie cleaning things up, Dinks trying to get on the board. And that was a lot of ultimates used up, plus up fail. Let's watch this replay again. Let's watch this replay again. I'm like wondering what happened here. So Deadeye, Death Blossom the back, good boop to make the Reaper fly away. The Shatter was there, but it seems like the red hand side still had a chance. Rebirth getting those kills, but the Valkyrie came. And with the Valkyrie, seems like it became the swan song of Create Game. Having the 50 right now, Gravity Surge is gonna be there. Here comes the Fire Grenade as well. Pin now gonna be leading Funtrick and Redux to kill themselves down the bridge. Fergus looking to back on out as well. And now we have Nana Boost on to Dinks. The Reaper out in front has the anti-heal in full effect. Very dangerous there from Dinks. He goes for the Death Blossom without getting rid of the grenade. And unfortunately, he will get taken down. Too cocky there from Mr. Dinks. Could have just gotten rid of the anti-heal and he probably would have been able to turn things around for his team, but now they have to back on out another anti-heal grenade in full force from Vigilance. The buy grenades have been so on point here in Eichenwalde.
Keep out of my way.
NVS fragging on out, getting kill after kill after kill. Redux and he's still sticking on with the Reinhardt so far, and he's just trying to go for the hammer swings, and he's gonna try to back on out. Right click sound from the Zarya. Fergus gonna be alongside him. A good defense so far here from NBS. And what's looked like a shaky start has turned into an epic foundation. Fire Strike gonna be there one more time. Here goes Funtrick on this Ryan. Narbril still on the Winston. Double main tank Fury. And the Primal Rage to pop Vigilance down the perch. Now Callum down for the count. Dink's gonna catch him. Rebirth as well. Death Blossom into... And this is the push that they're looking for. The McCree needs some really good value. Tim now flashbang it up, will get taken down. And the bridgeway will be finally contested by Create Game. The payload coming ever so closer to that second point. And might be Orkin's time to shine on that blue show. The goof might be important. Funtrick though, Shatter is available. Will anyone go from the blue hand, from the left hand side? No, it's through the center. Somi, Nana Valkyrie into play. Dinks in the meantime, Reaper on up. Gonna go for the glow. Callum hiding. There's the stun, but no takedown whatsoever. Create Game at the last part of this fight. At the last part of the time bank, making the clutch happen. The red hand side gets the capture. And Create Game live to fight for another point. What happened there? Funtrick getting the charge onto Redux. There's a flashbang, beautiful shield as well, courtesy of the red tank. And even with the Nana Valkyrie, it just wasn't enough to clean up the backline. Oh, cute. Anyway, here we go again into the castle of Eichenwalde. Gonna be very, very sketchy, gonna be very, very scary, as it is gonna be all CQC. The Reaper is gonna be as effective as can be. Fire Grenade though in full effect one more time, courtesy of Vigilance. And all these offensive tosses have made him such a slugger. But speaking of the slug, here comes Funtrick. Got him though! Deadeye on the 3. Gonna go for the reset as well. Gonna swap things over. A good end there for the McCree. Gonna be happy about that one. Grab available here for Fergus. Vigilance gonna have that Nana soon. Redux in the meantime close to the Shatter as well. And here we do have Dinks running over to the right hand side. The Reaper now holding the shotgun steadfast. We got Funtrick marching on in as well. The true Reinhardt's brawling. Grab the surge now, off angling to the corner. Deadeye being channeled up, and Reaper gonna get a frag onto two. Well executed there from the McCree, as well as the Zarya. It's good to see a off tank finally here for Create Game. Might be the switch that they're looking for. Redux now. His barrier is quite low. He has to be very, very careful into this one. But Daks doesn't care. He has the Death Blossom. Gonna shatter the shield. Gonna shatter the life of the Ryan tomorrow, though, getting on back. And we got Fergus swapping over to the Wrecking Ball instead. Overtime now ticking away. Will it actually be enough? Tim now with frag onto two. And the Death Blossom gonna turn things around. Funtrick unable to get the shatter to connect to that Reaper. And the Tomorrow Show gonna get another episode into this one. Close, but no cigar. Create Game unable to get that full cap. It was an effort. It was an effort indeed. Swap things over. NBS now gonna be on the attack, and this is the round that we're gonna be looking forward to. The playstyle very, very frantic, very, very offensive, and all about getting those kills. Okay, here you go. Now, how will they play this? Redux is stuck on tank 2D. Will Fergus be able to give it a chance to flex over his DPS skills? Will they decide to play that one Wrecking Ball with a triple DPS kinda ordeal? We shall see into the upcoming round. And Eichenwalde has been a interesting situation so far. A very quick capture there from the red hand side on the first point. The second point more of a slog. It took them pretty much the whole time bank. And by the third, it seems like Tamora was able to save the day one more time. Anyway, here we go again. We got a Sombra this time for Mr. Dinks. Rebirth on that McCree has been getting some really good value. Narble now on main tank 2-3. So it's Funtrick on that Roadhog instead. On the opposite end, it's gonna be the Tomorrow Show, the real one this time. We do got the Fariha into play. Gonna be as pesky as can be. Gonna be very, very strong. If uncontested by the McCree. We'll see how this one is gonna work. Will it actually be enough? Will it be a strong effort from Tamora as well as Somi? Vigilance gonna be on that. Anna has been able to get some really good value into this one. Fire grenade this time though from Vigilance, just smacks into the wall, hits the barrier as well. And unfortunately for NBS, now they can't push without that attack, but they're still gonna go for it. Redux and Fergus repositioning Wrecking Ball as well as a Winston. Very offensive dive between the two. Tamora now uncontested in the skies, cleans things, kick down for the count. Rebirth too slow with the takedown. And Somi the res, it's all about Tamora flying in the skies right now. Somi gonna be able to get the res, too much resources committed onto everything else, and NBS easy capture as well. Seems like the defense today hasn't been as effective as can be. And there you go, capture is on point. 5:37 on the clock. Meteor strike here from Calamitous. He's trying to stay alive. Slicing slam into play as well. Rebirth down for the count. McCree unable to really deal with the Doomfist into this one. And boost now available here for Vigilance. And he's looking for a target. Will it be Tamora one more time? The shots here, there, and everywhere, and Fergus getting on the board as well. And here we go with the concussive shot. Goes for the hits onto the Ana. Gets the takedown on the King. Rocket Brush available. Will he commit onto that McCree? Not gonna happen. 2 frags on the board. And Rebirth getting some revenge one more time. The red hand side, Deadeye available for the defense. Shatter is there as well. Flashbang now onto Redux. That's gonna be a takedown onto the Winston. On the opposite end, there's a lot of ultimates here for the blue hand side. That's a lot of check marks waiting at the wings. And here we go with Tamora with the flank one more time. Deadeye is being primed. Reaper down for the count. Tamora getting 2 so far, but thanks with that hack. Somi though, a force to be reckoned by his lonesome. Gets the hits with the Nano Valkyrie. Doesn't really care about going for the heals on this team. It's enough to get the damage down. Now here we go again, a brawl by the Bridgeway. The blue hand side coming ever so closer to that second point. No real contest anymore. Ding still has that EMP, but he's gonna go for it, and unfortunately it's 3 half top, no follow-up. The second point already taken, and Create Game gonna be able to keep the gonna be unable to keep the defense alive. For now though, Rocket Barrage available, Redux rampaging with the Winston as well. Fergus right now ready with mines, going for the hits. And that's Orkin down for the count. NBS rolling as much as can be. All the offense has been so imposing so far. Dings now on McCree. We'll see if he can power up to Reaper's efforts from the last one. Flashbang maybe onto the Lambda, so it's gonna be an uppercut instead. Soundfire now from the red hand side. 4 gonna be ready to go into the fights. But the payload now so close to the end, and Timur getting on the board again, completely uncontested. The Farah just all the way up on top, and in the hands of a master. It seems like Timur completely uncontested in the skies. Dings right now looking for the frag, gets a face full of the rock barrage instead. And when in doubt, go for the Timur show. The Fariha being so much a value.
Play of the game.
Just not enough. And play of the game now going to Calampus on that McCree. A good effort there from the red hand side. But unfortunately, in the face of the Farah, it seems like it was just way too much pressure and not enough space being created. All blue there, and all that offense. That's the thing. The blue hand side fully committed on an offense. That was the show. It was just, they were like, okay, we're gonna go for the brawl, we're gonna go for the fights, we're gonna keep this one alive that way. Nutty and Rebirth. Okay. Okay. Nutty first pick. Below Rebirth's map. Red Ribbon. Interesting. That's a oddly specific name there. That was map number 5. This is going to be map number 6 coming our way. And yeah, 6 games so far. Casual sesh. Nepal and Dodge are going to be our first pick here for the red hand side. Rebirth now will be able to get 2. Rebirth 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry about that, guys. My nose is just feeling a little iffy still today. We got Tricot, Rohanzo, Ewan, Low, and Sarazra, Dom, Firefalcon, passive skill, as well as Sickless for this upcoming fight. So here we go. It's gonna be Rohanzo as well as Mr. Dom coming on in for this game. Nothing now gonna be able to get 2. He did pick up Tricot. In IRC he plays tank. Slash off. What if flex? There's no flex. Because it's preferred role. Flex doesn't exist. One more Nutty. Ewan McGregor. Okay. Yo.
Yui's cute.
Always naman cute eh. That's my Yui right there. Was that an Epis again? There. He tried, Claire. He tried to go inside.
Well, I was told to my mom there's an EPs. One out in the open and one under the map.
Mm-hmm. We got Tricot, Firefalcon, Sarazra, and Alone still in our pool. See how this one's gonna go. Lone gonna be here as well. And yeah, Firefalcon next on the list. Interesting draft so far. Not the try or SAR. That's a lot of tanks. That's a lot of tanks for the red hand side. And Dodge is gonna decide, okay, it's time. It's time to flex on over to that DPS. Dodge on DPS. OMG. It's absolutely gonna happen. Rebirth team name. How's it gonna be? How is it gonna be? Not okay. Oh my god. What a toxic thing to say. Okay. I'll take that as a yes. Fine, fine. What is it? What is it gonna be? Talino ni Dodge. Okay, that's compliment. Talino ni Dodge. Smile. There you go. Perfect. Since I'm not toxic. Indeed, indeed. So let's get into this one. You gotta include the smile, guys. Gotta include the smile. But yeah, let's get into our next game. It's taking a little bit of a while, so let's just fix this one up first. Talino ni Dodge. Smiley face. If the red, we got a red ribbon. And what's taking so long for the game to get going? Finally, seems like our next game gonna come our way. Yeah, Nepal gonna start things off, and we are gonna be on a Sanctum. So it's Rebirths as our El Capitan for this one. Rohanzo gonna be in as well. We got Dumbledore playing passive skill, gonna be on to the fight as well. Fire Falcon keeping on, and Tricot to turn things over on the opposite end. So here for the red though, got Nutty Peanuts as our captain, volunteering, wanting to show his stuff. Dodge this in as well. Sickless gonna be playing, got Ewan, we got Lone, and finally we got Sarazra. So here we go again. The blue hand side gonna be looking for the win with their not toxic name whatsoever. Here for the red. They're gonna try to muster on up. And here we go with the Sombra from Dodge This. Old school cool. Right here, right now. Will it actually happen? Dodge as Sombra cool. Exposed immediately. Exposed immediately by Nutty Peanuts. Big spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers, yo. Unfortunate. So now Dodge This. Everyone's gonna know. Everyone's gonna know that it's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna know that Dodge is gonna be skulking around. And let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye out on this one. We'll see how pesky this is gonna be. And here we go again. Got Dodge This, looking to set on up with the Translocator. Looks for the hack, passive skill up on top. A Rebirth now with a frag on to Lone. Bio Grenade now into full effect. Sickless quite low, needs back on now. Nutty Peanuts going for the heals, but unfortunately, there is no top up when the Bio Grenade is there. Now Dodge is looking for the hack, sees Dumbledore, doesn't get the hack onto the opposing Sombra. Dom is really cock blocking Dodge along the way, gets control of the big med pack, and Talina the Dodge with the initial capture. I like the competition here for the blue hand side. They're playing the Eureka as well as the Roadhog. Very suited in a map like this. Dodges though with revenge, cleans Dumbledore up, and Rohanzo in the meantime, all the way to the front line. That's gonna be the Doomfist getting on the board. Each strike now available here for Rohanzo, and he has to back on out. He's looking for the side angle to maybe get a punch onto Lone, but it's a lot of damage being done by the Scrap Gun. Thank you for the resub right there, Mr. Cake. Is that the 12 months that we're looking for? Why is it only 12? That's so weird. Is this your first Golden Donut experience? Is it actually happened? Is it finally time for you to shine? Come back to be my Golden Donuts. Nanam is available here for Rebirth. Rohanzo, Meteor Strike available, but all coming in from spawn. A good rollout can allow them to be in full force in just a bit. But in the meantime, Red Ribbon looking to tie up loose hands and go for the big EMP. So a Wrecking Ball and a Roadhog. Interesting composition here from the side of Red Ribbon. EMP now gonna be used on up. Tricots, Nano boosted though, and the Soundbarrier there from Sarazra completely cancelled by Rohanzo. The Brawl just making this one happen. Sleep Darts gonna connect as well, courtesy of Rebirth. Good angle there, but goodbye Tricots! Lone gonna get the hook, leads the kill. Passive skill, playing the aggressive Lucio, gonna get shut down by Dodge This instead. And Red Ribbon unable to really reconvene by the point. Dumbledore now looking to infiltrate, has to back on out. Dodge able to get the top up, and Red Ribbon with Nutty Peanuts playing the objective, the Moira, as well as the Lucio, gonna go for the capture. So well played there by Red Ribbon. They made that happen by just going for the attack, going for the push, and just going for an EMP kinda ordeal. But anyway, now Fire Falcon as well as a Tricot gonna have the Supercharger as well as that Whole Hog. Lone though gets a frag on back, and a good start here from Red Ribbon. They need this as much as possible. They need to get as much progress as they can. So here we go with a whole hug here from Tricot this time, going for the brawl, keeping the fights alive. And yes, just yes, the lean on the dodge still in this one. Back to the point they go. Oh, goodbye, Tricot gets pooped away by Sarasia instead. Well played by the Lucio. Dodges with the flank, has the EP available. He's hiding on the opposite end. Wants to go for Fire Falcon, but the Orisa quite tanky from that distance. Now Fire Falcon hiding by the barrier. Doesn't really realize that Dodge is going for the pot shots. Finally turns around, readjusts the barrier, load the with the right click, cleans up the Centaur as soon as she moves through the barrier. And unfortunately, after even the long stall, Talina and Dodge unable to get the capture. Now 3 ultis ready to go. EMP, Soundbarrier, Supercharger, all gonna be very, very vital for this last fight. In the meantime, EMP here for Dodges as well. Cyclus on the opposite end. Gonna have that Deadeye. And now we start things off with the EMP on the 3. Cyclus gonna go for the Deadeye. Where's the EMP from Dodge? He's gonna get fell down instead. Just falls down. That Crevice down into the hole he goes. They needed that EMP to take the W. But unfortunately, seems like Dodge is unwilling to commit into that one. For now though, all eyes on the Sombra. Everyone questioning why he did that, but it is gonna be, oh, a quick little hit courtesy of Tricot. Hack now onto Rohanzo. Someone though has to touch onto the point. Tricot with the hook will lead to a takedown, and the passive EMP unable to get any value. The blue hand side now with the initial capture. Well played here from Talina the Dodge. 100 to 85 for our first score.
1-0. Ready for battle.
Stick to the plan, and if you get in trouble, I'll pay you off.
Here we go again, the blue hand side. They'll be trying to make things work, and we'll decide to keep on with the map advantage with more pressure from the Sombra and the Doomfist. On the opposite end, Dodge this, gonna be still sticking with the Sombra as well. Cyclus on the opposite side, gonna be on that McCree. And a lot of hits can here for Red Ribbon. They're gonna try to play the mid-range game, try to play the hacks as much as they can, and go for the follow-up. You got Lone on that Roadhog, and any good hack from Dodge this might lead to a hook and kill situation. So here we go, we start things off on the high ground. Already passive skill leading the charge on that Lucio, playing a little bit of the Reddit and playing all the way out in front. Fire Falcon though down for the count. Everyone gonna get the pin onto the blue Reinhardt. Here comes the punch courtesy of Rohanzo. And the mortality field keeping everyone on the inside. On the opposite, the lean and the Dodge might have to give up high ground here and now. At the heal there from Rebirths. Not gonna be enough to lead to a kill, but Dodge is down for the count. Gonna get taken down by Dom. Here we go with the hook. And there we got Alone backing on out as well. Tricot now. And a little bit of a sticky situation. Might have gotten taken down there and then, but he's able to survive. Now here we go with Rohanzo. To the high ground he comes. Second floor gonna be very, very vital. Looking for the punch. Wants to go for the McCree. But Cyclus turns around and is looking for a target or two. Nano boost now. On to Fire Falcon. And that is gonna be an impressive effort there from the Reinhardt. Team kill by holding W. Pressing M1. Getting the speed boost from Lucio. And when in doubt, just go for the most effective form of attack. A nano boosted Reinhardt hammer. How much damage does a nano boosted Reinhardt hammer do? I think it's like 75 times 0.5, which is around 112, 113 damage. Depends on the roundabouts. But now, speaking of roundabouts, it's Dumbledore going for the flank. EMP onto all 6. Where's the follow-up? Here we go again. The blue hand side with the steamroll on in. Passive skill leading the charge with the speed boost. 3 kills on the board. We got Cyclus having to retreat. Will get taken down. Rohanzo with the size 6 ammo as well. Cereza now in a bad spot. Might fall here and now. Diana trying to escape along by the cliff. But eventually, Talina and Dodge gonna be trying to reset after. The red hand side is back on the fight. Oh, Dodge gonna get a hack onto the Doomfist. They do get a pick up onto the 2 DPS. A dangerous scenario here for the blue hand side. Will they decide to give up the points? Will they decide to back on out? Can Rohanzo and Dom make it back in time? Unfortunate though for the red team. Even though they did get this series of picks, they played slow. They don't have a Lucia as well to allow them to go for the steamroll. EMP now from Dodge, gonna get 4, but where's the follow-up? It seems like the red hand side way too far off. Cyclus with that Deadeye only able to get 1. Rohanzo now looking to the back line, and Starrazer at the epicenter will fall as well. Now here we go with the blue hand side, trying to turn things around. They did lose the points, but this is going to be a short reprieve from their control. Looking for the punch, dodges down for the count. Fire Falcon, beautiful shatter, gets past Ewan as well as Lone. And now 92% and counting. Nutty Peanuts on that Lucio. There's the blue for passive skill that might actually assist the opposition. Fire Falcon and Dom on the board. Gonna get 2. And Talina and Dodge with the 2-0 advantage.
Score 2-0. Ready for battle.
One more round, and it seems like Shrine gonna be next off on the list. Always a good map to see mirror matchups. Will we see some goats, or will we just have this Sombra versus Sombra engagement? Ewan now gonna be playing the Winston and look for the dive. Tricot and Fire Falcon has been a little, you know, they have gotten some synergy together. They've been pretty effective into this game. Oh, here we go again. Get some frame rate drops. Hopefully everything is a-okay, Mr. Laptop. You can do it. You can do it, Mr. Laptop. I believe in you. So yeah, Bubble Shield set on up by Ewan. Sickle's gonna be playing that Soldier 76. Dodges on the Tracer of all things. It's gonna be a pesky time for the Tracer to zip onto the left hand side. Dom though, trying to get some damage done. The Sombra just being quite annoying. Rohanzo in the meantime, getting the value with that Doomfist. And now with the advantage in favor of the Lina Dodge, seems like the brains of the operation. Gonna go for the initial capture along the way. What happened to you, Miss Claire? Okay, well, you should just sit here instead and cast again with me. As Fire Falcon and Tricot gonna have the Brian Zarya into the fights. On the opposite end, we got Ewan jumping over to the right hand side, and Red Ribbon really struggling to actually come as a formation. Still a Winston, still a Road Dogg, still a Tracer, still a McCree, but overall the synergy here from their squadron hasn't been the best. This is a painful spawn count to watch, and Rohanzo going for the punch again. Dodge is down for the count, Meteor Strike into play, looking high, looking low, sees the McCree, and Sickle's able to stay alive for just a little bit. So Ewan finally swapping over to a DPS, might allow Dodge this to go on to the Winston instead. Red Ribbon now gonna be focusing their efforts to keep Dodge this alive. We'll see if this is gonna work out in their favor. So Dodge this, looking for the med pack, unable to get it, tapped on up. Fire Falcon with the shatter, 2 kills on the board. And Talina and Dodge, all they're doing right now is keeping the steamroll in their favor. What can Red Ribbon do? They can stall for time, they can go for dry pushes, they can die pretty early as much as possible and get as much ult charge as they can. Dodge is now with a frag onto Dom. Here comes the punch. The Winston still staying on point. We got the uppercut there, and then Rohanzo now hooked up, might get taken down. Sambar gonna be into play from the side of passive skill. We got the Road Dogg ult into the action as well. Tricot now with a Graviton Surge, and this is gonna be Red Ribbon stabilizing as much as they can. Might be an opportunity to strike. They have gotten 2 kills. Ewan, Sickles, and Dodge this, feeling more comfortable in their composition. And I think about that Talina Dodge might have just overextended the reach, just staying way too long in the forefront. And when they should have backed on that and allowed the EMP play to happen, they didn't, and they fell 1-1.
Being here all along.
Nice cast pro from Overwatch Vietnam with love. What's up? Lost ED Peanut, feel free to join if you want, because you probably have good ping here in the PSC kind of ordeal. Much love, and hope you guys, hope you guys are doing good in the Vietnam scene. But now EMP into play, gonna get 5 dodges though with a Primal Rage. Let's see if Dom can keep this one up. Dodge now with the frag onto one. Rohanzo getting on the board as well. This is the Doomfist, just popping heads, getting the Fist of Fury to connect. And it seems like everyone dislocating not only his shoulder, but also the head. Lone now into the abyss. Goodbye, says Rohanzo. The blue hand side with the capture. Can anyone contest? Everyone might have to sacrifice all the blinks. Gonna use 1, gonna use 2, and that is gonna be the show. Well played there from the Talina ni Dodge. Get that 3-0 victory, and let's go into our next upcoming game. I changed it back to bomb. M1 boys, look at this. Holds M1 strong. Smack! 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 Nano boost! Smack! Smack! Okay. Simon Silent Carry. Good night, Daks. Night night. Night night, kiddo. You tried. You tried, kiddo. You tried. So here we go again. 2 captains. The other child tried today. Rohan gonna be one more at specs. I reconnect. Okay, feel free to reconnect. So who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be for the red hand side? Got Dings, Closure, Callum, Cake, Funtrick, VG, Narborough, Redux, Orkin, Fergus, and the Pixel. Specs. Specs only, please. Only. Specs. Captain. Who's gonna be it? Who's gonna be it? I'm still a little tired. I'm not in 100% condition today, guys. In the casting, in the keeping my eyes up ordeal. That's for sure. I think I got some glutamine. That kind of ordeal. Passives cannot. Assign ko. Who should we go for? Kick one. You haven't even changed your icon yet. Can we get Mr. Cake to get into this one? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it's Cake into our game. So who is first pick? Rohan first pick. Cake map. So our first pick gonna be Calamitous. Interesting, but he has flex on over to that sport icon. Is this gonna be for reals? That's the real question into this one. He's now gonna get 2 picks above me. I got Thanks, Fergus, Closure, Pixel, Funchick, VG, Narborough, Redux, and Orkin. So it's gonna be Dinks and Closure for the red hand side. Rohan now gonna get 2 picks as well. Who's it gonna be? Dom and passives to the offset. Redux and wait lang. Joke lang. VG and Funtrick. There you go. Cake now gonna get 1. Still got a bunch of players in. We got Orkin, Fergus, Pixel, Redux, and Narborough. Might be a support battle into this one. That's gonna be an interesting one to see. Yeah, Redux on the red hand side. Rohan now gonna be able to get 1 more pick. It's gonna be Pixel here for the blue hand side. Cake now gonna get 1 back. Got Orkin, Fergus, and Narborough still in our potential roster. Hey, Narb. Gonna be another tank here. For the red hand side, Rohan gonna get Orc, and this does mean Fergus gonna go on over to the red hand side. So map Mr. Cake, and then team names both. What's it gonna be? This is gonna be map number 7, ladies and gents. 7319, gonna be July still. And what? Numbani. Wow, interesting pick. Numbani gonna be our next map for this one. Got Cake, there's Dinks, got Closure, you had Redux, Narborough, and finally Fergus, 24. If forget, it's Rohanzo as our captain for this one. Zongguo, damn. The Chinese name right there, and then we got Rohanzo, we got Calamitous, we got Vigilance, I believe we have Funtrick as well. There is... When darkness turns to light, then tonight. It's an old song already. And the Pixel and Orkin.
Initiating match.
ZZZ, Zongguo. But yeah, let's get into this one. Gonna be another face-off. Let's the High School Musical stay on for the next transition. And for the blue side, it's ZTZ probably sleeping on that dodge this Sombra pick. Here for the red, we got Zonguo playing. Gonna be as pesky as can be. Gonna be Cake, Dinks, Closure, Redux, Snarbrawl, and Fergus on that first attack. Might be finally time to see Fergus flex on over to that DPS. Here for the blue though, we got Rohan, Callum, Vigi, Funtrick, Pixel, and Orkin. So there you go. It is gonna be both Calamitous and Redux playing the Zenyatta. On this attack though, Dinks looking to maybe play the Junkrat of all things. So the pesky dive composition between Narb and Closure. But on the defense, we got ZZZ, the Pixel. Are you there? We got it. Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Yo. So Bastion defense here for the side of ZZZ. Can use it on the high ground. Might be a little risky though in terms of the full commits. A little more time to make it right. You guys are Genji. Oh my god. What a thing to say about Genji. What a thing about to say about the Genji. But you know, whatever. Dink's now gonna be on his old school Soldier 76. An old school pick for an old school player. Here on the high ground though. It's gonna be Funtrick defending Rohanzo with his life. The Bastion looking for some sidelines. Dinks though with the first frag. Sees Calamitous overextending. But the Pixel getting some more damage done along the way. So Team ZZZ starting things off strong. The Bastion as well as the Hanzo, very big form of burst damage. The Bastion of course whittling everything down just like cheese in a grater. The Pixel with one big hit, one big fight, shooting down Eagles wherever he can. In the meantime, got Narble swapping on over to a potential Orisa instead. Will actually hold. Redux trying to stay alive. The fusion cannon shots, very sketchy, very scary. This might be a situation where Zongo should swap things over and play a Sombra instead. But Callum now with the frag on back to Mr. Dinks. There is no res back, there is no positioning here from Zongo so far. 50% though for the tactical visor, but what will it be able to accomplish when the barrier is into play? No, Rohan and Calamitous getting on the board, trying to make things work. Fergus now on that Genji still. In the meantime, got Cake on the Ana. Trying to set on up, goes for the top up onto Narble. The Orisa just hiding along the way. Dinks in the meantime, brawling as much as he can. And we got the halt there as well. Rohanzo now ready to go with Configuration Tank. Can play the mobility game if need be. But more or less, it's a situational kind of thing. You go for Configuration Tank if you feel like your position is under threatened and you can do more damage along the way instead of going recon mode. But still, Sentry is the way to go. 300 bullets and a dream, a very long dream into this one. 300 now ready to go. Callum with a frag on the Fergus. The Genji trying his mightiest, but it just doesn't happen. Dinks now looking for the recontest. And 2 minutes have elapsed already for Zongo and their attack. Trans here from Callum on the high ground. Might be a little questionable. Trying to go to the opposite end, able to go for the hop. And Rohanzo with the Configuration Tank as well. Gonna keep them in this fight. They're gonna be playing the low ground though, and this might be an advantage here for Zongo. Dinks now kills Vigilance. Gonna go with Attack Visor as well. Fergus in the meantime to the high ground, and the Pixel down for the count. Very questionable decision making there from both Rohanzo as well as Calamitous. Right click is there. Fergus in the meantime carves up to easy kills. 3 kills right now for the Genji. And if only Callum had chance. If only Rohanzo didn't leave the perch, that could have been a potential full hold. But here we go with Numbani extending some play. 3:44 on the clock here and now. And Zongo will bring it to the other side. So here in Numbani, the streets are very pesky and the spawn point is quite far from the second point. It's all about that defense, not losing any casualties, snowball effect. Very strong here on the South African map or wherever it is placed. Narbalzo getting on the board again. Dinks getting a tag at the same time. Halt now here from Narbrawl. And this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for Zongo to just steamroll their way to victory. Bunchik though moves on back to that Wrecking Ball. Orkin in the meantime. Full hog available from spawn. Pixel just backing on, not trying to stay alive. And Fergus on the Bastion. So if you haven't noticed guys, the right hand side turning things on its head. Maybe playing the Pirate Ship instead. Beautiful flank though from Rohan. So he gets into the backline. Cleans up Fergus. Tactical visor available here for the side of ZZZ, looking for the tracking, and Dinks down for the count. Narbaldo still sticking on, but finally the Orisa falls. And exactly how you want to play the Orisa, you want to just hold your ground as much as you can, stall for time. But unfortunately, there is no time like the present, and there is no time for the Orisa anymore. What's the average SR? I'd say right now, the Diamond. The biggest outliers here is Callum and Redux and Rohanzo. 3 of them should be Masters GM. Things as well like Dia Masters. So let's say 4. Most of the 8s at around at gold and flats, and a few diamond as well. So you know, it's a mixed match. Snarburl though with the leap on in, able to get to the Winston going for the shock, and Callum and Vigilance keeping on, and Fergus shows up. Callum's still gonna get the kill. A little funny there, and Zonguo gonna be able to go for the push as much as they can. The payload now coming ever so closer. We hear a Dragon Strike into the distance. That's gonna be coming in from spawn, courtesy of the Pixel. Fire gonna be there as well. Punch now with the Pile Driver, the Wrecking Ball, look at the back on now. Here we go with Dinks with the Tactical Visor. The tracks on, looking for another target, and unfortunate first DC. First DC of the day, Rohanzo. Disconnected all the way from Thailand. Para kulang ni Dinks. Cock spot G. Is that the truth? Is that how it is? And who else you got? You got Bench, you got Lone Star, Frykot, Ewan. Yeah, it's a little bit of a few outliers, but more or less we'll say flat diamond or deal. So if you do want to hop on in, feel free. It's more welcoming time here and now. We can't bitch. Eve players, goddamn. What do you do when you get a DC? We play music and wait a bit. If it's too long, we sub. There you go. This DC, sorry. Okay, no problem. I cry too. That's the thing. R. So let's get back into this one. We're still on Numbani. Seems like we got Rohanzo back in the fight. Red R, just making sure that Zonguo is ready to go with the Tactical Visor being channeled here by Mr. Dinks. And yeah, 5 seconds in, let's get back into this one. Zonguo is pretty much securing the second point already. Gonna have 3 minutes on the time back. 90 seconds added on up. Tactical Visor now ending on a low note as Rohanzo did disconnect, vanishing the Soldier 76 from the middle line. For Zonguo though, the tunnel gonna be as pesky as can be. Gonna be a very hard engagement as the red hand side will have to deal with both the McCree as well as the Hanzo. Cam as well on that Nyata. Might not make things easy. They do got Funcheck and Arkan playing the aggressive dive. Self-destruction from Closure, looking for a tag or 2. Ryan's gonna get taken down, and unfortunately Closure can't get in the mech back up or can with the Taze on down. Instead, 1.21 gigawatts right there, and then Marty, 1.21 gigawatts. Anyway, thanks with the shots keeping on going. Got Orkin with a leap all the way to the opposite end. Rohanzo in the meantime on the high ground. Dead guy tracking pretty on points. And Dinks and Rohan getting on the board again. Easy kill there for Mr. Dinks. Tactical Visor here, and now Zonguo with the push all the way to the opposite end. And yeah, a little bit dangerous here. Rohanzo playing the barrier, playing the high ground advantage, hiding away from the Tac Visor. Dinks unable to get the lock at the end. Narvel though down for the count, and this is the McCree just having free reign on the high ground. Deadeye now being primed. We got Callum and Redux just trying to take each other's heads. But this is a very big position here for the McCree. As long as Rohanzo controls the high ground, he is going to be able to take pot shots and go for the flank as much as possible. That's why, guys, you want to be able to get both the high and the low. Make sure that everyone from the high ground is dissuaded from keeping on with the fights. Anyway, Fergus now blade in hand. Cake can have that mana boost as well. Orkin overextending will get taken down. And we do have the Diva Closure taking control of the top part. Rohanzo now might get caught. Oh, here we go with the Shuriken. Splashback into play. Unfortunately, it's just not enough to take care of Fergus, who chops up Rohanzo on to the conveyor belt, onto the chopping block. To go on now, 1 minute left. They're trying to finish up the map. The payload so close to the end already. Vigilance is flying along still, and Funtrick in the meantime, pile driver to get some value. Mines available, and Orkin sacrificing his life, unable to get the prime in time. All up to Funtrick here and now. Transfer from Calamitous as well. Do they need it at this point? Seems like it's not the case. Funtrick though getting on the board, cleans up Fergus. The Genji getting way too close to the bombs. Pile driver there from Funtrick, and it's gonna be a brawl on two fronts. We do have the Doofus here from Rohan, so getting some value, cleans up our brawl, and unfortunately the two Winstons just having a little bit of trouble in the overextend department. They're all the way out in front, and they don't get the backup that they need. They commit their jump, and they have no way out. Here we go again, Orkin with the commits. They're gonna deal with that self-destruct. Again, closure, get on back, beautiful pin, but we do get the prime mage popped along the way. Just only a little more. Might have made the difference here for the side of Zonguo, but unfortunately ZZZ holds on to the corner, and the defense able to hold again by that third point.
0-2. Switching sides.
Move on to the next round, and feel free to come on in as much as you can, guys. Gonna keep on keeping on till you guys are all set and done with the Pugarinos. Hope you guys have fun. Hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to share the stream as well as invite your friends if they do want to play. Anyway, one more round here on Numbani. Gonna be an interesting setup by the high ground. We'll see though how this one is gonna work. Rohan, Callum, Vigi, Funtrick, Pixel, and Orkin on blue. Here for the red, who we got? Cake, Dinks, Closure, Redux, Narbral, and Fergus. If only I wasn't sick, guys, I'd probably peep some Apex Legends content as well today, but I'm just braving it. I'm just trying hard. I'm just making it happen for the community. You guys do want to keep on with the pugs, we'll all tank it. Do just want you guys to have some fun. Maybe I can play later while I take a nap if anyone's still up. But beyond that, feel like that's a tomorrow thing. As here we go again. One more matchup here on Numbani. Got Callum as well as Redux still sticking on with this two Zenyatta kind of frenzy. In the meantime, got the Batiste here for Cake. Dinks though playing the Sombra and doesn't even bother to go for the invisibility. Translocates away immediately. 70% already for the Sombra. Dinks trying to min-max his values and is looking to either hack up the Doomfist or the Wrecking Ball. Scouting information now, sees both the Doomfist as well as the Wrecking Ball in a bad spot. There's the hack on to poor Rohanzo! And down he goes. What was that, Rohanzo? Funtrick, in the meantime, looking for the spawn camp. Mr. Rohan, what was that? Orkin though with the top up. Callum with the hit on the Redux. Fergus getting on the board. Easy takedown there. And then we got the Mercy though from the high. Vigilance very ambitious. And we'll be able to bring Calamitous back to life. Now can the Zenyatta get the takedown that they need? No. The flanking Zenyatta, even though the sneakiest person of them all, unable to lead into a takedown. Now the Wrecking Ball here and now for Funtrick. Gonna get popped down by Cake as well as Fergus. And Zongo defending that first minute. Dinks also getting some really good value. Gonna be so close to that EMP. Dinks in the pixel. Both on those Sombras. Gonna be as sneaky as can be. Callum though fragging on and cleans up the McCree. And it's gonna be a little bit of trouble here for Zonguo. Right click now being charged, discovered in full effect, and Callum gets a hit onto the Batiste. So with the EMP, wants to go for Callum, but unfortunately a well-timed Valkyrie from Vigilance gonna keep them in this fight. Dinks now with a frag onto one, cleans up Funtrick. Will this be enough for the side of ZZZ? Here comes the res, he gets hacked up, and Dinks again, just showing everyone how it's done on the Sombra. This guy though, this guy not playing in the tryouts could have made a big impact in the scene. But we can just be happy that Dinks playing in the pugs right now. Pixel on the opposite end. Gonna have that EMP available. He's looking to get at the heart of his opponents. He does hit Redux. And that is gonna be the Zenyatta looking for a target or two. Callum in the meantime, going for Gake. Cleans up the Batiste. Miss Yui, don't go there. Callum quite low already. Shatter available here for Narval. Fergus gonna be close to the same as well. And the hit's gonna be keeping on going. Deadeye now being primed. That is gonna be Fergus on the right hand side, looking to make a impact with the ultimate. Unfortunately, it doesn't pan out. Orkan instead with a takedown, getting it taken down. Rohanzo on the board as well after the EMP from the Pixel, and that should be enough for ZZZ to steamroll their way to victory. Trance now from Calamitous, just in case Snarful can get a good stun. Doesn't happen. Closure dead as well. Well played here from ZZZ, and welcome back there.
There's no
There was no what? There was no Ipis. I'm so proud of you. You're able to finally use the toilet, and you have brought Yui along with you.
Of course.
Yeah, she's the cutest. So do you know that Yui is a he, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's for sure. Deadeye though. Fear from Rahanza dropping on down. Doesn't get too much value. Again, a good turnaround play there from Closure and Arbral. And on the hand side, just laughing, scoffing at the attempt there from Rohan. These claws though are very sharp there. Orkan though. Into the backline. Primal Rage available. Looking for the hits or two. Doesn't happen. He doesn't even pop it. Narbral getting the defense ongoing, and Zongo has been pretty stellar with the focus fire so far. They clean up the Winston before he even expects it. Vigilance now close to the Valkyrie, but it really goes to show that ZZZ taking a lot of damage into this one, and even though they get the heals, it's just not enough to keep them alive. EMP now from Daks, he's quite low already, might get taken down, gonna be able to translate away. Redux though getting on the board. And these EMPs from both sides have been pretty hefty, have been pretty big game changers. And by that, I mean they have been pretty much game winners for their respective clashes. 2:30 on the clock, Daks and Pixel pretty close in terms of ultimate charge. This is really the Red Sombra outclassing his opposition so far in the role. But for now, it's gonna be a few hits there from Calamitous flanking from the inside. Daks now with the frag onto one, Translocator set on up, and Zongo just being as cheeky as can be. Speaking of cheeky, Calam in the backline, gonna force Redux to go for the trance. Interesting play. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Zongo with the fight still. Now Redux in the front, and Calam down for the count. Very questionable there from Redux, but this is his hero and this is his story. And now here we go again with the Zenyatta getting on the board. Pixel really not getting too much value with this Sombra. Rohanzo now into the backline. Deadeye gonna get one, even takes care of two. Where were the tanks in that fight? Rohanzo able to take advantage, able to get the takedown. This should be the second checkpoint cleared unless Fergus can get for a bigger Deadeye, or can now holding the shield strong. Closure with the Graviton surge through the high ground. The Mercy down for count. Flashbang gonna be there. Pixel though with the EMP as well. And the blue hand side finally getting the momentum that they need. They pop the EMP, they pop the flashbang onto Daks, get that takedown. 3 minutes on the clock, and ZZZ might be looking to have a good nap after this one.
Thank you.
What were you up to, Claire?
Always leave yourself a back door.
Asking. Well, it's so wide. Here.
My ultimate
I see.
Where's this one?
So basically shopping. Sounds good, sounds good. Orkan though, as well as Starfall brawling. EMP there from the red hand side. Fergus might have messed up a little bit with the ice wall, but in the end it still gets 4. Trans gonna be there, and will it actually lead to a takedown from Rohanzo's Deadeye? No, he gets frozen up instead by Fergus. Overall though, the main not getting too much value. Narbral now trying to get anticipated by Rohanzo. He gets pushed away by the Road Dog instead. Cake not taking it up, gonna fall to the hand of the McCree, and the payload creeping ever so closer to the end. Valkyrie here from Vigilance as well. And it's just gonna be a snowball effect waiting to happen. Funtrick now looking for Redux, gets that takedown, digs down for the count as well. And the payload so close. Can anyone touch Cyclus? Trying to keep on keeping on. Cyclus not here. I mean Rohanzo with the takedown onto Fergus. That should be a GG. Well played there from ZZZ. Take the win, 3-2.
Play of the game.
Yes?
Hello.
Play of the game goes to
Fergus.
Fergus.
If only I had trance. If only he did have trance. But in the end, ZZZ able to still take the win. It was an effort, it was a show, but this time the show goes in favor of the blue hand side. Now we do have a lot of people still in our thingy, so feel free to hop on in, ladies and gents. Claire here back with me. Are you gonna cast again, Claire? You're just gonna stay here.
All the ears.
Put use your captain cards na. Me cap. Last game, captain card not yet used Pogue. I can cap card. Dinks was the one assigned. You already use the captain card, Mr. Callum.
Red ribbon.
Red ribbon. See
Is
that?
that the name of the team now?
Kanina.
How do you pronounce?
Red ribbon. Ito, Zongguo. These claws are so sharp now. They actually stabbed me through the shirt. But it's okay. Me. Already used it.
Is there a problem?
Ow.
It's just
Fire Falcon. You get Fire Falcon in? Sure. Fire then. I'm willing to give Redux my captain card. Okay then. Okay. Okay then. That works, I guess. The swaps.
Is there a problem with Instagram and Facebook right now?
What? Maybe. There's a
Yeah, I'm trying to look at pictures and look.
There's a
Look at this.
possibility.
It's just white.
Redux above one first pick above SAR map.
Can you feel?
The love tonight. GG Daks, Daddy Daks, welcome to thanks Puntrick. Have a good night. Yeah, I'll probably be okay tomorrow. Chikapatid. SAR 2. Di raw ako sabi ni Redux. Sino ba? Lamao.
This is
Below, above Mr. Sarazra.
oh, let's see. This is
Oh, cute Yui is. Super adorable ko. Best cat in the world, even though stabs us so much.
I'm excited for life.
What Lion King? You mean the live action that's not live action?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very
Yo, Facebook is down.
It's an interesting concept, but it's live action, but it's not. It's like voice acted live action CGI. Choo. Redux Cal gonna get 2 picks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nala.
Ewan and Lone. So sorry, now gonna get 1 pick into this one. What map are we gonna get? We got a few maps already. We got Lijiang, Rialto, King's Road, Busan, Eichenwalde, Nepal, and Numbani. So Cyclist now gonna be on the red hand side. Redux now gonna get 1 more pick. We got Tricop passive as well as Sweet Fry into this one. So who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be, ladies and gents? I feel like Redux gonna probably pick up another tank or a support. What do you play passive? He support. He plays supports.
Donald Glover be working with Beyonce, Chris Rihanna,
isn't
and then Beyonce.
I heard a conspiracy theory, Claire, that
That
Donald Glover is childish Gambino. Do you know about that? I cannot confirm nor deny the truth about that.
so stupid.
Are you sure?
Because he is.
I see. Tricot gonna go to the blue. This means passive on to the red instead. And okay. SAR 1 below me.
Can you?
We got Fiji, Orkan, Pixel, and Calamitous. For our potential last picks, who's gonna be for the blue hand side to even things up, turn things around, and maybe just make a change, make it a better place
Pinagluto ako ni
for
Vicky.
you and me.
My surprise birthday gift. Papagtap.
Yeah, Callum gonna be our last pick for this one, and there you go. That's the show. The map pick goes to ow Yui.
What's this?
Maps are team names also. Damn, this cat is just
Do you want
stabbing
this
me.
kind of ring light? Look at this. A Belarusian. What's Belarusian?
I have no idea.
Social media influencer in China.
Damn, it's probably some Chinese social media. Big money right there.
China has such a large market for
Random map.
streaming.
Random map then. Okay, let's make you guys miserable. Callum card. There you go. We want a random
Oh,
map. You
she's
get
talented.
Paris, ladies and gents. You get Paris.
Welcome to Paris.
Do you guys know Allah?
Like the god of the
No,
Islam
no, no, no,
religion.
no. ALLA. I don't know. Allah, Alia.
What the hell is that, Claire?
Apparently, she's big in China.
Okay, I mean, we're not in the province of China, Claire, so you know. Oh
We
my
are
god.
already.
Oh my god. Yui is just stabbing me with those claws.
You can do it.
I'm trying, okay. I'm trying to not flinch while on cam. Yeah. It's a little difficult, that's for sure. Boy, why are you playing music? What the? Wait, seryoso, don't play music!
Oh,
It will
sorry.
mute the VOD! Oh my god!
There!
No, it will play, if you play music through the mic, it will play on not only the stream but the recording.
Okay, I
Oh
stopped it.
my god. Actually throwing.
Ready for
Actually throwing.
They can't see this.
Domestic violence happening
They can't see
through the
this.
mic.
No!
Anyway, excuse me, I'm trying to change the name.
Let me type it then.
Excuse me, Claire. Callum card on the blue hand side, Simon on the red. What are you doing? I'm just getting harassed here, guys.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, anyway, let's get into this one. This is gonna be map number 8 of the night. Sarazra as our captain here for the blue hand side. We got Dumbledore there as well. Somi keeping on. We got Cyclus, Tricots, and finally it's Calamitous.
Calamitous.
This is the C card, this is the S card, and let's get into this one. Callum card playing the Orisa Roadhog. They are going to be playing a Suda Bunker without the Bastion though. It is going to be a Torbjorn instead. In the meantime, here for the red hand side, we got Lone and Sweet Pride. Playing the Ryan, playing the Zarya. It can be as pesky as can be with a standard siege composition. Interesting though, Redux playing the Pharah all by his lonesome. Gonna not have any buddies into the air. It's gonna be a lonely time for Mr. Redux. And Callum though getting the first frag onto Rebirth. So Callum really insisting on playing the Zen, just having some fun with the balls of destruction. Frag pick now smacks into Lone, very low, will get taken down by Dom, easy to strike along the way. So the Callum card gonna be boosted up by their last pick, Calamitous, able to turn things around in their favor. On the opposite end, we got Redux and Rebirths, still trying to coordinate and still trying to get frags along the way. It's all about Cyclus right now. He's going to be setting up the Torbjorn turrets, and he's going to get some really good hits. Interesting, he does put it beside the Orisa barrier, so it's a full commit on a position. Sometimes you put it on the right-hand side instead, so you can get the sight lines and you can get the angles. It all is about how you're going to defend this, and since you don't have the Orisa, so it might make sense that the Torbjorn is the one being protected by the barrier. Free hits, 100% accuracy. You don't need to bother with putting a person on it in the first place. And here for Callum card, they're keeping up the fights. Now Somi in the meantime, Valkyrie is available. And Callum card just keeping on with the defense on this high ground. It just works out. Oh, Shadow from the Reinhardt will lead to a kill. Seems like Lone gets Dumbledore. Brawl between the two. Trans here from Calamitous as well as Zenyatta now out of invulnerability. And Anabu still completely neutered by the heal. But it seems like Callum card gonna be forced to give ground. A dangerous scenario here and now for the defense. Strikeout though inside the building. Rolling with the Reinhardt. Lone down for the count. Bolted guard here from Cyclus. Gonna be able to get 2 kills along the way. And yes, Callum guard just impressing so far. The blade in hand here for Dom as well. We do got a Swift Strike in. This is Dom trying to frag out, trying to just play the aggressor. And this does force both Redux and Rebirth to go for the trance. EMP now on to 5. Unfortunately, passive skill gonna be only able to get 1. Rebirth getting on the board as well. And seems like Simon card coming on back after the EMP setup. Tricot now quite low. The Sombra with the infiltration, looking for the takedown. Here we go with the Torbjorn, keeping on. Cereza, full hog pushing the Sombra back, pushing everyone back as well. The Roadhog able to turn things around here for the blue hand side. So anyway, Callum card trying to set on up again, and this is gonna be Calamitous popping off, popping heads, getting 3 in a row. The Zenyatta just able to keep his aim steady, and seems like Tranquility completely in his favor. A minute now remaining. And let's see the blue hand side's defensive formation. The Torbjorn now decided to move on over to the right hand side. A little afraid of the Sombra skulking around for a big EMP. On the opposite end, passive skill needs to get as much value as it can from this Sombra. All he needs to charge up now is that EMP Cyreza. More than giving it to him, but Doubler now looking to go for the clincher. Grabbing the surge in response from Street Fry. Well played by the Zarya. Somi with the suicide res. Doesn't happen. And strike out with the supercharger, but it's just not enough damage being done. Now the EMP at the ready. Here comes the Sombra. EMP hits on the 3. Strike out down for the count. Trans though from Calamitous, and he's looking for the block. Cyreza though to the floor, and it's gonna be the blue hand aside at the brink. Almost trying to hold on, almost able to do it. Sickles though turning things around, able to get to it. Looks like it's hammer time for Sickles, but if only he went for the hits. Oh, Dom gonna go for it, able to get to perfect clutch there from the Tracer. Overtime taking away where is passive skill. It's gonna be Cyreza with the hook instead. And it seems like the Tracer was there to end up saving the day. Instead of the Torbjorn, the hammer hits just didn't connect. Instead it was the Tracer playing the hero. Let's just watch that part again. Look at Sickles trying his mightiest. Luzaria though, big beam, and Dom shows up out of nowhere, able to get the takedowns. Because they weren't able to get the capture, the red team. So this does mean if the blue squad on the blue squad's attack, they only need to get one third of this first point and they win the map already. Get it? It's a full hold basically.
What's this map?
Paris. I mean,
if
it's all
Come on.
okay. So
Bring me
this
tower.
is
Can you actually go
no,
there?
this is only for far. So this is the Eiffel Tower. It's very far. It's across the bridge, the river Sus, I think.
Or at least you can go. How about you zoom into that thing?
You
The
can't.
ship.
Can't zoom in. It's far off. It's just there. There's a wall. So basically,
That's not fair.
there's a umbrella. It's purple. It looks like a flower.
Look at that car.
There's
I mean, that's the thing that's called
The scooter.
Vespa. Is that
Vespa. Yeah, it's a scooter. Here we
Go
go.
back to the Vespa.
Oh my god.
There's a blue one.
This is this police station, and there's a scooter there too. There's a bread store. There's a
Cashier.
bread store right here. We do
Is
have
there garlic bread?
no.
I'm
This
pretty sure their
this-
garlic bread there is good.
This is a restaurant. There's macarons. There's
Oh, look,
croissant.
look.
There's cake.
What's the thing there?
spice.
It's the third row.
This is I think it's like a egg pie, egg tart kind of ordeal. There's cake there. And this is the name of the restaurant, Le Du Escargot. And looks like we're gonna be into the game. Good tour there, Claire. And Cyreza deciding to play the Olympics instead of Overwatch. He just decides to clear the gap with a beautiful leap on in. Sickles in the meantime, gonna go for the Translocate, and this is gonna be a ninja cap perhaps from Cyreza and Sickles. The Sombra now, all the way in the back, going for the mansion. Double R in the meantime with that Genji. 2 frags already for the Callum Card, and it's the beginning of the end here for the red hand side, unless they can clutch it out with that Junkrat. It doesn't happen. Everyone dead immediately, and that was a quick capture, 37 seconds to take the win. Hammer kill. It just didn't happen. It was so close though. But instead, it was a good save there from Mr. Dom. Play of the game, though, does go into Callum's favor. And the Zenyatta.
Why does it look weird?
It's the new Zen skin. Ooh, gets a hit onto Redux. Looks for another target. Gets a hit onto Rebirth. Gets a hit onto Sweet Fry from above. No one contesting the Zen. Leads to easy kills. Lone right now. Trying to carry his team on his back with 3 gold medals, but it is going to be the Callum Sickles as well as the Dom show. Yo, what up?
I'm hidden.
Good job, Claire.
Now I'm covering the car.
Good job, Claire. You're so amazing, you know that.
Ah.
GG, anak. Who left?
Go.
It's cold? Is it quite cold, Claire?
Why would you add an AI?
Just in case you need something. It's custom games, Claire. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. So we are winding down. It is the 11:30 mark, so we should be winding down sometime soon. We are 8 games in. Thank you, Lon. 2 caps, guys. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Who?
Who? Who? I'm an out. Who?
I realize
You.
I'm already old.
Why? What is this realization? What is this breakdown on stream?
I wanna be in Hogwarts. Getting old. Come on. I'm already old. But I know people who got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
I should just enter PvP
Oh my god, PBB, why?
and have like a sure future.
Is that PBB? Are you gonna be the next Kim Chu?
I hope so. The quality is still like that, but then you already know that PvP has gone all the way down.
Oh, that's true. Oh, it's like, what's been going on PBB, honestly?
Is there still PvP?
Of course there is. PBB is PBB.
Is it still ongoing?
Of course it is. It's a cash cow.
Really, it's still ongoing? Wala pang winner?
Oh, I actually don't know.
Like, it's been a while.
I mean, it's probably a new season or whatever. Like,
I don't know.
I remember the first one. It was so hype, but everyone, stopped giving a
Hey
shit.
guys, it's PvP still on.
PBB. Manood ka. Tanong mo si Kuya. Okay.
It's so close here.
I'm just
The
gonna wait
house. Have you
for
passed by
peeps
it?
to volunteer. Yeah, it's just near. It's just across ABS-CBN.
I know. And people take pictures right in front of
Yeah,
it.
they feel like they're so special taking a picture in front. I have no cards left because I gave mine to Redux. You can captain, that's it. You can captain, that's it. Wala na, magtitingin na lang tayo dito, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Daks wins World Cup, October, last week of October till BlizzCon, November 1 and 2.
Still long days siya in total.
2 yung main, tapos an extra 1 or 2 for the
So you're
prelims.
gonna leave me
Wow,
for a week.
sama ka.
One mo for a week. Huh?
Sama ka.
One mo ko for a week.
Sama ka.
One mo ko for a week.
Sama ka. Sama ka.
Sad.
Just come with me to the States and put in the luggage.
I'm trying to get visa nga so I can go to Florida.
Okay, sounds like fun.
I'll probably fail again.
No, you won't.
I wanna go. Mom's going to Guam too, so I wanna go with her too. She got like 2 US trips this year. No, the second and third. I think.
I think so. I don't know.
I think she already had.
I don't know what your mom is up to, but she's a world traveler, that's for sure.
Yep, that's true.
Just like, the freshman's umbrella. Where's the group stage for PH? It's gonna be last week of October. It's gonna be held in Anaheim. All group stages, all prelims are gonna be in America.
Anaheim.
In Anaheim. It's 1 week. It's just basically 1 week. I think it's just like 3 or 4 days of playing though. There's no regional stuff like last year because they're cost cutting. If you guys don't know this, it's just like everyone go here one time, big time, and then if you're not top 10, you gotta pay for it. So it's gonna happen all in 1 week. So we fly on over to the days before BlizzCon. We play. If we make it to top 10, then we're in for the BlizzCon stage. There's official Overwatch one, the big stage area. If not, we sit on the sidelines. When we get free tickets to BlizzCon, we can make content along the way. Really damn. Yeah, it's hit or miss because you have to pay for it. So you have to get a sponsor. Luckily, we did find a sponsor, so hopefully it pans out. Fire one below. We got Callum, Tricot, Sickles, Cereza, Dom, and Somi. I'm back from the dead. Sino to? Kanino account to? There's probably a change name. I can't remember. Callum, are you actually gonna play support? Notice me, senpai. Yes. It's Jolamitis. So it's gonna be Calamitous here for the red hand sides. Fry now gonna get 1 below me. Redux the only +3. There, my sweet summer +3 child. Kalamnak. Eesh. A little too forced time, bro. So yeah, that's gonna happen. We're gonna be releasing the roster. It's okay. If it's not music, it's okay. They're gonna releasing the roster end of the month because it is the Blizzard rule. We gotta wait till July 27 or something like that. Dom gonna be our last pick. Team names and map. Whose map again? Whose map? Fire map. Team Spug made DC. GG. What non-soup TCB guys he wants. But in the meantime, I do have time to write things down. Yes, Claire. Ow. So we got Sweet Fry. There's Rohanzo. We got Narbaral. There's Helden as well. We have the Pixel. And finally Somi. Here for the red, we got Fire Falcon as our captain for the red hand side. Vigilance is in as well. And when playing, we got Orkin, Calamitous, and finally Dumbledore. Fuck to the let's go to the west. And yeah, Route 66 gonna be our maps team names. So it's gonna be an escort map type for the night. And game number 9, gonna be a little pretty hyped. I meant Hollywood, that's also a map. Okay, Hollywood, it is Hollywood pala. They're both in America, okay? They're both in America. And they're both in the west. So we do have 4 specs still, so you guys do want to hop on in. Oh no, PP. The PP is back. The PP lineup is back, and PP64 playing on one more time. Sweet Fry probably gonna give me a resting team name again. Who's it gonna be this time? I haven't been up to date with my WWE, with my AEW. Call of the Squad, never mind. Seems good. It's gonna be the CTS here for the blue hand side. Here for the red, we got PP64, and let's get into Hollywood. A hybrid map type. It has been a pretty good favorite of the, of the community so far. The Callum Thought Squad gonna be on the blue hand side. Here for the red, who we got? We got PP64. Really, Simon edging it out with record, but might want to take another victory into this one. Calamitous though, looking to slay his thoughts. And Sweet Fry, Rohan, Narbal, Helden, the Pixel, and Asomi playing on. Here for red, we got Fire Falcon, we got Vici, we got Ewan, Orkin, Calamitous, and Dumbledore. And seeing that half bar HP, half bar shields on the blue hand side does scare me, because that might smell. That smells like a Symmetra coming our way in just a bit. Are you okay? Did you get stabbed by Yui again? Wash your hand. Wash your hand. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna be a Symmetra potentially here for the Callum Thought Squad. Will the Symmetra work on the defense? That's gonna be the real question. It will be pretty effective on his first points if positioned right. What? Now when you play the Symmetra here on first points, you can put up a barrier here by the second floor kind of setup. You can play it here as well. A very, very big cover. Dom may or may not be alive. That's gonna be a good question. Dom tama na Yossi. My favorite thing to say. There you go. That's the show. The blue hand side and the red squad all good to go. We got a Sombra. We got a Symmetra. Helden playing this old school. Gonna be putting up those turrets all the way out on to that spawn point. We'll be able to get enough turrets back into the next one. In the meantime, got Dom on that Tracer. Was able to play it clutch a while ago on a parry. But let's see if the blue hand side can hold this one strong again. Helden playing the Symmetra still, trying to be as cheeky as can be with the Sim. Oh, Rohanzo getting on the board, cleans everyone up. 3 kills on the board already for the Callum Thought Squad. Beautiful right click onto Calamitous, gets the Lucio in midair, and this is gonna be a Symmetra showing off and showing everyone how it's done. Well played by Helden. Just gets the hits in mid-air. You can see that Helden does know just a little bit on how to play on that Sim, how to use those right clicks along the way. Dumbledore though playing the more standard Tracer. Pulse Bomb gonna be effective and available sometime soon. Calm now. Take care of the teleporter. Just a little bit of some cheeky tactics there from Helden. EMP though from Rohanzo, gonna be able to get 4. Vigilance keeping the top up on going. Ewan down for the counts. Where's the Sim? Going for the beam. Cleans the wrecking ball up. Sees Calamitous by the side. There's gonna be a kill room potentially for the poor Lucio. There's the hack. There's the takedown. And Rohanzo cleans the Lucio up. to the Thought squad, showing everyone how it's done on the defense. Seems like stars are gonna be born tonight through thoughts, and this has been a blue hand side defense holding steadfast for the last 90 seconds. Oh no, Somi gets stuck. Unfortunately, the Pixel didn't have a barrier whatsoever, wasn't able to save his team, held it though with the turret play. Photon barrier available, but hasn't used it as of yet. Seems like they don't need it. It's the blue hand side just brawling with the Reinhardts. They did pop the Proud Rage from the side of the attack, and unfortunately it didn't work in their favor. So PP64 struggling to make it over to the opposite end. Rohanzo getting on the board again, cleans Calamity up. Dumbledore now moving over to the Soldier 76. And with Team L1, with Team PP64 trying to march with that double hit scan, it's all about the mid-range game. Rohanzo now, EMP available. Trying to make it all to opposite end. He's looking for the setup one more time. He got a big EMP last time, and he does so again. 5 all hacked up. Calamity is the only one ineffective. The Lucio doesn't have a sound barrier though to go for the save. And PP64 gonna decide it's time to retreat back to the bar. Now Shadow available here for Narball. Photon barrier used up by Helden there. Graviton Surge ready to go here for the Pixel. The Zarya and the Reinhardt gonna be able to go for the combo into the upcoming fights. It's all about that shatter and grab timing. Will they be able to make it? That's the real question. Will they need it? That's also something to consider. As sometimes you do get the frag with just one. Now Rohanzo getting on the board again, cleans Dumbledore up. Vigilance unable to go for the top up. 60 seconds left. Shatter now from Narbral. He's been feeling it today. Barrier set on up one more time. The Orisa Dope behind him, and that was so risky for Narbral. He almost got taken down there by the Orisa. Fire Falcon though keeping the fusion cannon shots ongoing, and there's a lot of pressure being applied by PP64. Rohanzo now brawling, Narbral and Somi getting on the board, and I do love the assist here from Thought squad. They all have each other's back, even the Sombra getting rescued from time to time by the tank line. Fire Falcon now all alone will fall. We have the Lucio as well as the Mercy, but good hits from Somi. Oh, Graviton Surge from the Pixel into the EMP. Hardcore spawn cap here and now. Dom in the meantime sniping from the inside, and with poor Calamity stuck by the bar, he can't even go for a quick swap. All up to Fire Falcon here and now to make it to the opposite end. Calamity is going for the amp speed as well. Can they make it out to the last part? Callum gets the wall right, will be able to go for the touch, but Rohanzo with the frag onto one already. Sweet Fry on the signature. Brigitte has been able to keep the fights in the momentum of the Thought squad. There's the D-Mech onto Orkan. Fire Falcon down for the count as well. Poor Vigilance now stunned up. Will be going back to spawn. And another full hold here for the defense. The blue hand side impressing one more time. And this does mean that PP64 is going to be struggling into this next round.
Switching sides.
The thing about the full hold is just your psyche, guys. Your psyche gets totally affected by seeing that situation. But for now though, 30 seconds in, they are going to go for the attack. Will they actually run the Symmetra still here and now? That's going to be the real question. What will the defense run in this one? Apparently, Harlem Plaza actually going to close. It's going to go down. It's actually going to go down. Such an old mall. There's so much stuff about it. And yeah, reset Paul proper skim. Thank you. Nice meme. Nice meme. You're funny, Mr. Calamitous. You're actually pretty funny. But anyway, here we go again. Now the defense will decide to play Love Standard. We'll go for that Rhine. What will the attack do? Is this going to be a sim as well as a Torb kind of endeavor? And we don't mind, you know, if Symmetras can make results happen, we don't mind it. But there are situations when you don't really know how to play the sim as properly as can be, and it doesn't work out. Most people who play the sim the pugs in the first place, if the sim doesn't work early, they do swap on out, so it's common courtesy. Besides, you know, going for the one trick kind of ordeal. Anyway, enough about that. Well, let's be a bastion here for Somi. Seems like the case. Teleporter on the high ground. Gonna be pesky as can be.
Defend objective A.
And this is gonna be a very scary assault here for the side of PP64. The defense needs to hold steadfast, needs to hold on, needs to just cap it, guys. Just keep on keeping on, indeed. We got Dom on the left hand side playing that Symmetra. Helden gonna be out in the space. We got a 1-for-1 frag on back. Somi now using the teleporter, gonna go straight to the point. Very ambitious play here from Bastion. Sleep Dart gonna be there, gonna lead to a takedown. DMEC though into play as well. And these are pretty even trades. Star Brawl brawling, Dumbledore with the frag on back. Fire Falcon down for the count. This is gonna be the red sim having to step on. Someone needs to contest. Callum gonna drop on down. He's dead as well. Vigilance going for the res. He's gonna get swatted away. And another quick map. The blue hand side taking the victory 1-0. Well played there by the Symmetra, as well as the Ryan and the Brig. Play of the game going over to Helden on that sim. Yeah, just cheeky, sticky stuff. Beam on going. Just try. It's happened, Claire. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna survive. We're... Clay. Okay. Nice stream content right there, Claire. That's oh my god, you can smell it now. You opened up an abyss. That's for sure. See you boys, gotta say thank you, Pixel. We got Redux, we got Sar, we got Tricot, we got Cyclus. Daks draft. I think it's time for our final Daks draft, last game also. Yeah, this could be our last game. This is gonna be game number 10. No problem here. Good question. Is it time for the moon? I think it's time for the moon. I think it's time for the moon, ladies and gents. Time to actually mix match our players. Gods. No Lunar. It's our thing. Mr. Sim. We got Redux Helden. Will actually make this. Will this actually work? That's the real question. Surveys or Rohanzo and Dom. Sounds good. Since we'll have a sim anyway, it's gonna be a little, a little pesky, that's for sure. Isim good. Sim is bad. R. And the Orkin Ewan, Redux Aldan, Cyclus Somi. Here for the red, we got Fire, Tricot, Rohan, Dom, Surpresa, as well as Vigi. So this is gonna be our last game, ladies and gents, unless something else happens. And yeah, Horizon Lunar Colony for our last one here and now. Game number 10, reaching the standard average established by the past weeks. And all guys to the moon as we go on in for one more game. So here for the blue hand side is Sim good. And here for the red, we got potentially Sim is bad. Or a DPS composition might be the show here and now. It all depends on who's gonna be flexing on over, who's gonna be showing on up with HLC in their pockets. Sim is bad. And yeah, let's get into this one. Just making it so that you guys gotta flex on over. There you go, triple DPS. No, it's gonna be 2 tanks, 1 support, triple DPS. We'll decide to actually make this work with a double sniper. Why everyone leave Daks? Because it's getting late. I think that's the only real answer right there. Orkin, we got Ewan, we have Redux, there's Helden, Cyclus, as well as Somi. The single healer here for Cyclus is gonna be a little dangerous here and now. Fire Falcon gonna be playing on that Reinhardt. We have Tricot there as well alongside them. Rohanzo playing Dumbledore into the game. Sarezra keeping on with the Ana, and finally Vigilance on that Mercy. I have Holiday a little I see, we don't. I see, we don't. There you go. That's the show. That's pretty much it. We don't have a holiday. If you do, then you do you. So someone gonna be on that Zarya. We got Arkin on that solo, on that Reinhardt. Rohanzo though, it's a frag onto Helden. That is gonna be the Torbjorn getting some value though, with Redux getting the frag on back. A dangerous scenario here for the blue hand side. They are playing triple DPS. One support. Sickle's already dead. And with Diana trying to rely on not only his mechanical skill but also his positioning, it's gonna be a little dangerous. So usually in a triple DPS setup, you swap on over to the Mercy instead. More reliable. The Guardian Angel keeps you alive. Can go for the pocket play as well for your sniper. And Redux now trying to go for the peak. If Firefalcon leaps, that's the Widowmaker dead already. The Torbjorn turret though, getting more damage. Helden even having the Torbjorn golden hammer, so shiny, so beautiful. Orkin as well as Ewan and Redux on this high ground. It's just a lot of pressure being applied down below. Ewan now 2 frags on the board. The Hanzo making some picks happen. Redux with a headshot as well. And is Sim good? Looking good so far. The fights with these two snipers and the builder working out in favor of the blue hand side so far. Gonna be very strong on HLC. This high ground very effective at keeping them out of harm's way. In the meantime, try got the Firefalcon trying to play the aggressive dive, but sometimes if you full commit on this dive, oh Helden in a bad spot, gonna pop the overload, trying to keep on keeping on up with the damage. Firefalcon now, Primal Rage is available, but Ewan with the frag already onto one. Will they force things out? Yes, it is gonna be a situation. Rohanzo, Firefalcon getting on the board. The Molten Core completely neutered. Here we go with Vigilance with the Valkyrie as well, whipping out the pistol, and Redux gonna get caught with his pants down. Finally, Sim is bad. Coming on to the point, getting a good vantage. Rohanzo getting 2 kills along the way. Tricot now with the frag onto Orkin as well. And 2 minutes done and dusted. But the blue hand side of is Sim good. Gonna be keeping on with this triple DPS. So a Diva as well as a Reinhardt Shatter gonna be very effective. Diva though for Somi gonna be all about the contest, and Redux just able to get the flick, able to get the perfect reaction time there. Gets a headshot onto Rohanzo, Venomine tossed on up. In the meantime, Dumbledore just blinking onto the points, and we do got the Tase on down courtesy of Firefalcon. The Winston and the Wrecking Ball being as pesky as can be. Shatter now here from Orkin, looking for an opportunity, but doesn't get it. Dragon Strike now available, everyone dropping on down, striking getting on the board again. Helden now on the Sim, on this high ground. And he's trying to go for some pot shots, trying to get some hits. The turret does lead to a kill. Gonna put the teleporter down, but someone needs to touch. And Redux just able to get 2 frags. A full commit from both Firefalcon as well as Tricot means that no one is on the points. And finally, Sim is bad. Gonna be able to get the frags on back. Is Sim good? Gonna be able to contest though. And yes, it's gonna happen. Somi, 2 frags on the boards. The Diva with the charge all the way out in front. Aggression is the better parts of any triple DPS composition. Oh, the Pulse Bomb. The Pulse Bomb sticks from Dom onto Ewan. Redux though has been getting these headshots, popping off, popping heads as per the usual saying. Dumbledore right now being as cheeky as can be and looking for targets who are out of time. Now in the meantime, brawl back the points one more time. Helden gonna put up that teleporter there. Dumbledore in the meantime, double kill along the way, and this should be the 3rd take taken by the red hand side. 3:19 on the clock. A good effort there, and then Yui. Oh my god, my cats guys, they're doing it again.
Switching sides.
Hey, let's go players in here. I'm like this.
Initiating match.
Couple, are you safe? So sometimes guys, my white cat just beats the fuck out of my black and white cat. So it's like bullying. It's very much bullying, honestly. But anyway, is Sim good now? Gonna be on the attack. Someone needs to adjust. And someone, are you okay? I know. Is Sim good? Needs to adjust. Someone needs to play that second support. Will it be effective? Will this be a good lineup for the blue hand side? We shall see, and we shall find out right now.
Ready for battle.
Right now. So yeah, we got a Brigitte here for Cyclus. Helden, think about it. Maybe Sim, maybe it's Orb. We got double sniper again between Redux and Ewan. And again, if you are gonna play triple DPS, you play the Mercy to allow yourself to get much value. This is more of a aggressive dive-ish the Wrecking Ball. Gonna be going for the setup. We got the Diva as well. Interesting that they are gonna run the Diva instead of something like the Roadhog to fill in that quad DPS role. They don't also run, you know, the Zenyatta with the Mercy, that kind of ordeal. You only need the Wrecking Ball to be as pesky as can be. So Mei here for Helden. It'll be interesting how this one works, honestly. The Mei looking to be pesky, looking to be very off meta, that's for sure. But here for the red hand side, gonna be a barrier being set on up by Fire Falcon. Tricots with the Roadhog as well. Standard Orisa Hog Halt Hook might be into our future. So again guys, this is gonna be our last game. Or I'd call it as well. People have been hopping on out in game number 10. Always a good one to stop things on its head. If you do guys want to join, feel free to come on in to our weekend session. It's probably going to be on a Sunday this week. For Hanzo though, fragging all nuts, able to get 2. Gets the hits onto both Ewan as well as Orchid. Good sight lines here for the Widowmaker as the blue team decides to force things up. Sim is bad. Holding on to the staircase. Here we go with Is Sim good. Looking to reset. They still got a Mei. Held in the meantime. Where is Helden setting on up? Oh, this is gonna be a potential spawn cap, but Rohanzo knows that there's a Mei all the way on the opposite end. So for now, all about getting that frag. Tricots, way to kill onto Orkin. They need a pick. That's the thing. Sim is bad, really needs a pick. Sim is good rather. He needs to get the pick as the Mei is just dancing in the moonlight. Redux is looking to make that pick happen. Brawl between the two. Rohanzo goes on over to assault rifle modes instead. And it's an effective 5v6 till someone dies. For now though, Helden still just dancing, going for the right clicks. Might get kicked from AFA here and now. Very off meta thing they can do on HLC. But it seems like it hasn't worked out. After impressing on the Sim, more of a troll player into this one. Hopefully we can get a little more value from the Mei into this. But don't burn now. Zipping on in. Rohanzo with the frag on the Redux. Where is the Mei? Going for the right clicks on the opposite end. And it does turn. So it raises attention to the opposite end. Self-destruct now into the side. And yep. No value whatsoever. Simbad looking like a well-oiled machine. Here for the blue with, you know, it's something. That's for sure. So held on the Mei. None of this is available. Is Sim good? Gonna be keeping the fight alive, and here we go with Dom on the right hand side as well. Full Swamp now available. Cyclos! Oh! Sleep Dart next, but the Tracer unable to get taken down. Full Swamp to the floor, cleans everyone on up. Rohan's getting on the board as well. And this is a situation where someone needs to adjust. They go for a quad DPS instead. They're still playing the Ana. They're playing a very interesting Mei in the backline. Honestly quite questionable. Supercharger available. Redux though with a headshot onto Rohanzo. And is Sim good? Finally getting the frag that they're looking for. A lot of attention though being taken by the Mei. And oh, here comes Helden. Is this gonna happen? Is this actually gonna happen? The Mei trying to be cheeky. Knows the Widowmaker is down below him. Gonna turn things around. Infrasight is there. And here we go with the freeze. Oh, the Mei versus the Widowmaker. There's the distance though being covered. This is the matchup we're looking for. Finally the freeze connects. And Helden's still gonna die. Seems like the strategy not gonna be effective whatsoever. Wasting everyone's time. Blade in hand though. Ewan with a cut onto one. Looking for another one. Oh, 2 kills on the board. And Ewan as well as Redux playing the bailout alongside each other. Bullhog right now here from Tricot, pushing everyone back. Sickles down for the counts. Orkin gonna fall as well. This is all gonna be Redux and Somi show right now. The Tracer and the Widowmaker have to avoid the hooks and have to avoid the scrap guns. Here we go with a blink, and yes, Somi getting the frag on back. 23 seconds left. Is Sim good? First take down taken. Blizzard still here for Helden. Might be able to use it on to that second point. For Hanzo though, looking for the scope on, and Ice Wall gonna be there. And we are gonna get a last minute contest. They are gonna try to exploit the 2-minute vantage point. Redux though, headshot onto Dome, Fire Falcon with frag onto 1. And this is actually a worthwhile trade. If you guys don't realize, Redux is gonna spawn a little later than the right hand side. This allows them to regroup in position and be able to defend in a proper chokehold. But Rohan's now, 2 frags on the board. Orkin looking to go for the grapple on in as well. Somi now being protected by the Wrecking Ball, and Redux taking advantage, cleans the Tracer on up. Ball spam now from Somi. Sticks on the bubble shield. Rohanzo though, getting the wall hacks ongoing. Gonna be a beautiful brawl between the two. Redux saying hi. Oh, the shot! I think the feet got hit there. Helden though, Blizzard on the corner. and I don't think it's gonna be effective as can be unless someone spawns. Now there's the hook, Somi down for the count. The Mei trying to be as cheeky on to the inside, trying to make side razors today absolutely miserable. Gonna get that takedown there, and then next on the list might be Rohanzo, and this is dangerous waters here, Mr. Mercy. Vigilance gonna get frozen, will fall as well. This is a good spot for the Mei, honestly, on the inside. The best place to actually use it, get those frags, ice wall someone up, and isolate and go for the 1v1. But unfortunately, this is, this is a composition that is all about, oh, that's cute. That is all about theoretics. It doesn't really work out too much. Helden now finally be playing the Mercy. Gonna be at a 1-3-2 setup along the way. Thanks for the well wishes, Cake, and hope you have a good night. 1:32 on the clock. Rohanzo though, frag on back onto Stickler. Sid Razor with the same thing one more time. Sim is bad. Just defending absolutely airtight. Seems like gravity not gonna be a hold of them. There's the melee on to Redux as well. And now with a Mercy as well as a Nana. We'll see how this is gonna work out in their favor. Somi though down for the counts, and maybe a 2-2 swap might be a lot better here for a Sim. Good. Nano's available here now for Cyclus, but who is gonna go on? Ewan has to be the target. The Nano Blade, a perfect win condition for the blue hand side. Can they make it out? We'll keep on the Genji here and now. And here we go with a brawl! Ewan looking for a target, sees absolutely no one. Actually embarrassing there for Sim. Good. Gonna get pushed away by Tricot instead. Facepalm is abound. Heartbreaking stuff. 2 kills, 3 kills on the board. And yes, the defense just able to hold one more time. Sim is bad. 4 kills on the board. And what can they do now? They wasted Nano Blade. They're unable to make it to the opposite end. Sareza getting the bio grenade onto Redux as well. And it was an effort. It was an effort from everyone. Heartbreaking stuff. But hopefully a learning experience into the next one. Orkan now dealing with the Winston. Rohanzo with the frag onto Helden. And this has been the Rohan show today with the Widow, with the Pesky Doofus as well. Headshot now onto Cyclus. There's going to be the hook as well. Pulse bomb to the floor. Somi Delvi dead in the water. And no one could test. This game is over and we are done for the night. Yo, that's Somi too. Yo, what is Coco doing?
See.
Yeah. Oh, it's cute. Play the game though. Gonna go for Dumbledore. Thank you, guys. So Daks. Yeah, dude. I'll try. And Dom, game play of the game. I feel like, just okay. There you go. Well done. The red hand side though with 10:53 time, getting all 4 cards, and we are done for the night, ladies and gentlemen. That was the show. That was the fun. We end exactly at 11:59 in the Pugs. So a little bit of, what was the score? 1-2, I believe. Yeah, there you go. So our final scores for the night: we got 1-3 on Lijiang, a 0-3 on Rialto, a 3-4 on Kings Road, 3-2 on Busan, a 3-2 on Eichenwalde, 3-0 on Nepal, a 3-2 on Numbani, a 1-0 on Paris, a 1-0 on Hollywood, and a 1-2 on HLC. Those last 3 maps, not really, not really the most competitive, not the longest, but it was a fun romp for most of the night. So guys, have a good one, have a good rest. I'll see you guys on the weekend for the next bug. Who knows when we'll be streaming randomly again. A lot of hype. We got Apex Season 2, we got tryouts have to be announced, that kind of ordeal at the end of this month, as well as have to watch more VODs, watch all the VODs in the world. I'm Daks, and this has been Claire, who has co-casted today, kinda. Actually quipped. Good job, you quipped today. You actually had a conversation.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, have a good night, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm sleepy, yo.
Bye-bye.